Ramon. No, instead of top ramen, top Ramon. Crickets for that one. I knew I'd get crickets.
We have to go.
Top Ramon.
KWFN and KWFN HD1 San Diego.
This is your Lars from the San Diego Padres.
You can hear the The Padres play here on San Diego's #1 sports station, 97.3 The Fan and Odyssey Sports Station. This program is sponsored and produced by Let's Talk Hookup. Opinions and offers expressed during this program are not those of Odyssey or 97.3 The Fan. Sometimes they tell some pretty hefty fish stories. We don't know if they're true or not.
And now, it's time for Southern California's sports fishing voice. Let's Talk Hookup. For the next 2 hours, join Pete Gray, Rock Cod Rick Maxa, Cory Sandin, and this week's special expert guest for fishing information, new techniques to catch more fish, and the most current scoop on what's happening in the water. Let's Talk Hookup is sponsored in part by Ford, the official truck of Let's Talk Hookup, and Shimano Rods and Reels. Fish with the best. Shimano. Get ready for the fastest 2 hours on radio with the hosts of Let's Talk Hookup, Pete Gray, Rock Cod Rick Maxa, and Cory Sandin.
Good morning, anglers, and welcome to Let's Talk Hookup. I'm Pete Gray with Rock Cod Rick and Cory Sandin. We are missing Wayne Cotto today because he's in the frigid Midwest, but it's our Christmas spectacular today. We're gathering the troops here, having a great time. We have Jeff Hamby in the fan studios and a huge panel of judges associated too. Yeah. Watch out. Anyway, hey, we're going to have a great time. We have 7 spectacular prizes for the Christmas Spectacular, and you stay tuned. This is Southern California's sport fishing voice. It's Let's Talk Hookup on the Let's Talk Hookup app, YouTube, Facebook Live, and 97.3 The Fan.
The reels that Southern California anglers have been waiting for are here. Shimano is proud to introduce the all-new Talica 40A and 50A reels. The Talica series is Shimano's flagship 2-speed lever drag reel. It sits at the very pinnacle of the offshore world. Shimano has increased the fishability of the larger Talica models by reducing rotational resistance at high drag and improving durability in critical positions within the reel. The all-new Talica 40A and 50A now boast Infinity Drive, which employs 2 drag washers housed on the side of the reel, allowing for an ultra-smooth, powerful drag system, while at the same time increasing winding power under a load by as much as 40%. The new Talica is built around a more compact, cold-forged machine aluminum one-piece frame. Plus, there's also a new higher high gear, built with a Southern California angler in mind. The new Talica 40 and 50A are available now at your local Shimano dealer.
It's sales event time, and it's happening now at your San Diego County Ford dealers. The Ford year-end sales event has limited time offers featuring Ford Bronco and Bronco Sport with standard 4x4 capability and GOAT modes. Goes over any type of terrain. I know people that'll be taking their own Bronco Sport around to tackle their holiday to-do list. Shopping for the perfect gift? How about the Ford Explorer, the all-time best-selling SUV that can fit the whole family this holiday season? Inventory is arriving daily with great selection to take your test drive. Come see the award-winning lineup yourself before the year ends. Hurry into your local San Diego County Ford dealer today.
Here it is, the Christmas Spectacular, baby.
Yeah. Big applause there.
Can't believe the year has already gone by, and what a show this one always is.
It's going to be fun.
It's wild.
Yeah. I don't know what that's the one you don't want today, or this one either. You don't want either of those.
You're so excited. We have new buttons to push.
This
is awesome.
So anyway, Christmas Spectacular. And Cory, it's been a while since you've been with us here.
It's been a while since we've all been together.
Yeah. How you've been busy pouring. Look at this spread here that Cory brought.
Yeah, right?
Huh?
True
tree.
Christmas, yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Christmas tree. And you've been busy at Embassy?
Yeah. It's been, with the beautiful weather and
oh my God.
I mean the bonito biting and just that doesn't help it, but it's just the bay and inshore, it's still biting. I was talking to one of the shops up north and Santa Monica Bay biting, the bass biting really good and
then Willie was saying last week the bonito made it up there too. So
isn't that cool?
Catching them.
Those are legit, man.
Yeah.
They're not 2 to 3 pounders.
Yeah. Here it is, Christmas.
Yes.
Today is the first day of winter.
Yeah.
Right?
And
winter solstice.
And it's so good. I mean, the Dolphins been doing half-day trips every day. And
hundreds.
The guys in the office have a running, Vegas-style odds bet with each other, of how early Nano's going to call in with limits of bonita for the trip. And It's like never later than 8:30 in the morning. I mean, the boat.
Is that right?
The boat leaves at whatever time.
They just leave at 6:30.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And they're done. Like they're done with limits for everybody. Usually by 8:30.
Yeah.
Maybe 9 if it's a tough day.
And it's close. It's maybe 9-10 miles away.
Think about that. Think about leaving at 6:30 and then or 6:30 and still having to go to the bait receiver, get bait, load, travel, get out there, and then being done for the entire boat by 8:00 in the morning.
If you've got family in town,
oh man,
or want to take a youngster,
totally
family member,
it's flat calm.
The best thing.
The weather's been great. They're very, very willing. They bite bait. You can tie on you can put a Colt Sniper on a spinning rod, fire it out, turn the handle, and you're gonna catch a big fish that pulls drag and rips you up and down the rail, and everybody's hollering and high-fiving. It's the most crowd-pleasing, perfect fish. And
excellent eating.
Killer on the table.
Oh, yeah. Don't turn that down.
Well, just got a text from Jeff Hamby in the studios. Lines are full.
How about that?
Yeah, great to see it. Thank you guys for the support.
Yeah, buddy.
But we'll keep you posted on the phones there.
I think it's a list of stuff you're giving away.
Yeah, well, go ahead. Start off. List some of those things there, Corey.
Well, how about
name off a couple of them.
Number one, $300 shopping spree at AFTCO. You can design whatever you want from there. And I've brought a $250 MC package, and it's all
this
tree,
right here, right?
All Christmas tree, 5-inch viejos, 5-inch weedless, and 7-inch slug.
So rad,
right?
All
Somebody's going to be stoked.
Yeah.
So that's one package.
Yeah. So the next one is a pizza party for 20 at your home in San Diego County somewhere from our good buddy Dan Walsh at Captain Dan's Pizza Company. And Dan,
please.
Thank you so much for that donation. That's worth $500.
That's one of my favorite prizes that we have, and it can be whatever occasion you want. It could be a birthday party, it could just be buds hanging out. You could
just a party.
Yeah, you can have a Monday night football night and have all the buds over, and a pizza party for 20 people. It's your place.
Yeah,
I think that's so cool.
Yeah,
and Dan's pizzas are killer.
Yeah.
He's often at CCA events and things like that, and it's just so good.
He does a great. Those pizzas are delicious.
Yeah,
and he'll come to your house with his pizza ovens and all the toppings and everything and put a party on for 20 people.
I think it's so rad.
The next one, I want to thank our great sponsor, Shimano, who's been with us for 30 plus years, and we appreciate their support. A Shimano Talica 16 2-speed reel. How much is that, Ricky?
It's more than what you have listed.
Oh, it is? I said $550.
Yeah,
okay. Yeah. So Shimano.
It's funny. I was checking the website with the boys.
Yeah.
I know it's more than that.
Shimano Talica 16 2-speed reel. All right, Rick, what's the next prize?
Man, how about this? So this is a really cool prize pack, and it's long. So you start off with a Bill Varney surf fishing kit. So this kit includes an Akuma matched surf rod and reel combo. So you get the rod and the reel, and this is all picked by Bill. Appropriate for the surf. In addition to that, you get Bill's book, which is the Lightline Revolution. You're going to get packs of the Gamakatsu Durascent baits. You're going to get some of Bill's freeze-dried lugworms.
Ooh.
You're going to get a surf fish ID card. You're going to get Bill's 2026 calendar. And you're going to get a full-day rental of a center console out of Dana Landing in Mission Bay.
Not the blue skiff.
No, not blue skiff. This is a center console.
Yeah. So
Steve said that if you want the party boat, if you want a pontoon boat,
you can upgrade.
He'll do that. Yeah. Yeah.
This is so rad.
So very nice of Steve and Johnny over at Dana Landing in Mission Bay.
Full day rental, the rod, the reel, the lures, the jigs, the line, the calendar, the baits, everything. All of that is one package. This is like well over $500 just for this one pack.
Right. Yeah. And the cool thing is if you wanted to go on that full day center console rental from Dana Landing and take all that surf fishing stuff, it'll work just fine in the bay, and you'll be able to catch lots.
Oh yeah, 100%.
What's the next one, Rick?
So the next prize, $250 gift certificate, good on your choice of boats. You can either put $250 towards the Royal Polaris, the Shogun, or the Polaris Supreme. In addition to that, you're going to get a brand new Shimano Speedmaster 16 2-speed reel, and that's our donation from the tackle shop at Fisherman's Landing Tackle.
Yeah. Very nice, you guys.
Frank so generously donated the gift certificate. Again, good RP, Shogun, or Supreme. You pick it. You can choose to do a day and a half on the Shogun and have most of your whole trip covered, or you can put it towards a 16-day. Whatever you want, $250 gift certificate, RP Showgunner Supreme, and a brand new Speedmaster 16 2-speed reel.
That's another $550 package.
Easy.
Corey, what are the last two?
Well, number 6, a pair of Costa sunglasses and a full day trip on the Mission Bell. Thank you, Cameron. And that's out of Point Loma Sport Fishing. Over a $450 value. That's number 6. Number 7, and definitely not last, is AFTCO utility knife and an overnight trip out of Fisherman's Landing, over a $400 value. So that overnight trip will be good for any open party trip out of Fisherman's Landing. And I know Carl's kind of generous sometimes, right?
Yeah,
And
sure.
if there's a day and a half trip or a 2-day, maybe that's an open party trip, you can upgrade financially from that overnight trip, and super cool.
Yeah. So, and that, have you seen that AFTCO utility knife?
I have not.
I have. It's cool.
Those
we
things
carry
are
them.
super cool.
They're really cool.
Yeah, they're cool. They're like an $80 value just for that little knife. It's made by Boker German steel,
which is legit.
They're an amazing.
Is it a folding knife? Is it a?
Yeah, it's a folding. It's a folding like a Swiss Army knife.
Okay,
it's got but it's for fishermen.
Pocket knife.
And if you're looking for a great last minute Christmas gift, that's a perfect Christmas
totally.
gift.
It's high end. I mean, something,
what guy doesn't love a knife, right?
Please.
I mean, absolutely. So AFTCO utility knife. Yeah, it's a high end, very nice Boker German steel. AFTCO did a real nice job.
What an awesome assortment of stuff you put together.
7.
Really
well,
cool,
thanks
dude.
to all our sponsors and thanks to all of you guys out there for putting that together and helping me put that together. It's really, really fantastic. So now let's go over the ground rules. All right.
Yes.
All right. So 30 seconds or less on your phone call, 30 seconds or less verbally on your text. Beyond that, you're going to get one of these here. No, you're not going to get one of these. You're going to get one of those, right? You don't want that. This one, that one. Yeah, you don't want that. Okay. And it has to be a good take, which would mean it's been in the past a song, a poem, a good contribution, a good thing to help future fishermen.
Dude, my favorite has always been tips and techniques. Just whatever it is. It's been cool stories of the past. It's been cool. I did this with these people, and it's been all things. There's no set rule. It doesn't have to be a tip. It could be a killer song. It could be whatever it is. It's the best contribution to the show.
Yeah, if you're a musician like Gus from Burbank, he's played the French horn on the show and Christmas music. I mean, whatever. But anyway, it's supposed to be fun. That's the whole idea. It's supposed to be fun. Contribution, something good for the show that this is entertainment.
Yeah.
And this is an entertainment show, and that's what we're going to go for today.
I can't believe this list of prizes you got.
It's pretty
together.
cool.
This is crazy. So
the cheap ones are $400, $450. Most of them are $500 and over.
Yeah. On your reel is $670.
Oh, no way.
Oh, yeah.
The Talica 16 2-speed is $670. Okay, so that would be kind of the grandest of grand prizes.
That's a pretty grand. That's a pretty
but
grand prize.
But there's lots of grand prizes there. But
they're all grand prizes.
Yeah,
that's the thing. Are you kidding me? Look at all this.
Yeah,
pretty cool.
So anyway, keep it short, keep it fun, keep it entertaining, and let's get into it, Rick. I would encourage people to call if they can. We are going to do some text, but it's very difficult, sometimes challenging for us to read the texts. But calls are always kind of more because we're not going to read your poem. We're not going to sing your song.
That is for sure.
That's for you.
Yeah, I can promise you. Rick is not going to. I'm not a good haiku reader.
Yeah.
So
and Jeff is standing by 833-288-0973. When a line pops open, we'll let you know.
You got it, man.
Start it up.
All right. So starting the Christmas Spectacular this morning, we have Hills, and Hills is going to be calling us from Ventura this morning. Hills, one fun time having you on the show all the time, buddy, and thanks for getting us started here on Let's Talk Hookup.
Good morning. Merry Christmas, you guys. Cory, please hold Rick's finger because it's itchy. And
you got that right, buddy.
Okay. Now, when you're feeling low and the fish won't bite, you need a little bit of luck to make you right. You gotta make like you want to kneel and pray, and then a little bit of luck will come your way. And when your fish is gone and pull is broken too, need a little bit of luck to see you through. And when you raise the boat with your attitude, you'll get a lot of luck with your gratitude. Merry Christmas, you guys.
All right, very nice,
like,
Hill.
like
Nice
a Beach
job.
Boy vibe
Yeah.
right there.
Good job. Nice job, Hill. Merry Christmas to you. Appreciate that very much. All right, let's jump into another phone call.
Okay, man. How about this time we talk to Jeff, and Jeff is calling us from Huntington Beach this morning. Jeff, thanks for joining us here on Let's Talk Hookup.
Okay, here we go. It's my CalStar Christmas. Surface iron casting all the way. Oh, what fun it is to fish with my Trinidad 20A. Casting from the bow. Maybe Danny Wade can show me how. Using 2 fish jigs. Hope to catch some big yellowtail pigs. And a Merry Christmas to all, and to all a good cast. Hoping Let's Talk Hookup will forever last. And God bless everyone. Pete, Rick, Cory, and now Wayne.
Thanks,
Very
Jeff.
nice.
Good
Jeff.
job,
cool.
buddy.
Very nice job. Thanks a lot. Merry Christmas. to
And
you. Yeah, for
perfectly timed.
sure. Yeah, it's good job.
Yes.
Quick, good.
Right.
Yeah,
All
that's
good.
that's what we're looking. That's kind of stuff we're looking for. You don't have to be the ultimate artist, but you just make it fun and
Yeah.
exciting like that.
I'm curious how much time, I just like picture the, home from work, having a cold one with the notepad, trying to figure out all the rhymes of every fishing lure and sliding 2 fish jigs in, and big yellows is not the easiest thing to manipulate to a Jingle Bell song. So
No.
yeah, nice job, Jeff. Appreciate the phone call very much.
All right, I have text here from James in La Jolla. It's a little bit lyricky, but I'm going to go at it here. It says, Merry Christmas and drag screaming bells to all of the Let's Talk Hookup crew, Pete, Rick, and MC Cory. Even though a Happy New Year's blessing too. Even today, talking my only catching lizardfish and sand dabs today, tight drags and bent rods, and oh, ho, 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 Let's Talk Hookup crew. Thanks for the hard work and laughs and great guests too.
Awesome.
There you go.
Yeah. So you obviously, I'm not good at reciting poems, so that's why it's better to call that kind of stuff. But that was a good one. Yeah,
Yeah.
I like that. Yeah, it was well.
And that was from who?
That was from James in La Jolla.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
Thanks, James. Appreciate that. Let's jump back in the phone.
Okay, buddy. How about this time we talk to Arnie, and Arnie's calling us from Vista this morning. Good morning, Arnie. Welcome to Let's Talk Hookup.
Good morning, guys. Yeah, I know. I'm one of the guys who probably gotten the buzzer probably more times than most.
Oh, you mean this
the
one,
last 2
Arnie?
years.
No, we don't want that for you today. We
I
don't
figured
want
Ricky was going to have something wound up for me.
I will
Anyway.
say, yeah, Arnie might own the
The
record.
record?
Yeah, he might own the buzzer. But I'm feeling it, Arnie. I'm Christmas spirit. I
Yeah.
know you worked hard. I'm here for it, buddy. Merry Christmas.
Okay, brother. Okay, here we go. All right. My wish for all anglers for 2026. This message is for all anglers out there. I wish everyone a safe and successful 2026 out there fishing. Do me and the entire angling community a huge favor. Take some time to introduce a kid to the wonders of sport fishing. Join or help out a club who takes kids on fishing outings. You will do many things. 1, introduce a kid to the sport we love. 2, help support the sport fishing industry. And most important, help build the next generation of anglers. You may be surprised how this will make you feel. Mele Kalikimaka, Arnie from Vista, join CCA, support Friends of Raleigh.
Love it.
Pretty good,
Love it,
Arnie.
buddy. Good
Yeah,
job.
there. You're going to give you an applause.
Hey,
for that one.
hit it twice.
Yeah, congratulations, Arnie.
Good job, Arnie. Merry Christmas, buddy.
Merry Christmas. Appreciate that very much. All right. Let's try and do another call, Rick.
You got it, man. Well, the phones are already packed up. Obviously, we didn't even read the numbers, which I think we should for all those guys that are trying to get in. It is a very busy morning, but we're stoked to have Jeff standing by. If you want to get your shot to get in on the Christmas Spectacular, get in on the fun, it's 833-288-0973. Again, it's a very busy morning. Jeff is standing by. 833-288-0973 is how you make it happen. We're going to next up talk to Greg. He's calling us from San Clemente this morning. Good morning, Greg. Welcome to Let's Talk Hookup.
Good morning, gentlemen. How you guys doing?
What's up, Greg?
Wonderful. I've got a song for you. You're a sly one, Mr. Fish, but you make a tasty meal. You're as slimy as an egg white, and your spots you won't reveal, Mr. Fish. You up and smell like a rotten oyster side dish. You're a bully, Mr. Fish. Your gills are filled with hate. Your tail is full of spite, and you never take my bait, Mr. Fish. If I ever catch you, You'll lie about your weight. You're so carefree, Mr. Fish. You dive and swim and eat. One day I'm going to catch you, and as soon as that day comes, you're dead meat. Then we'll all have a great Christmas treat.
Yeah.
Nice job. That's very good.
So-
That was awesome.
Yeah, really good job.
So I got the entire Maxiclan is on the text with the with helping on the
Okay,
judge.
all right,
I mean, Wyatt and Waylon, my mom and sister,
Oh.
Dallas, everybody standing by. Wyatt is a huge
Dr.
Grinch.
Seuss?
He's a
Grinch
Grinch
fan?
fan.
Oh, okay,
yeah,
okay.
Grinch is his Christmas thing. So that's good. That one's
That
earned
was-
some extra points. Like not only did I get
Oh, yeah.
I already got the text of a bunch of green hearts and green thumbs up. From,
Okay,
from
all
that
right,
one.
good.
So,
That's
nice
part
job,
of our part.
Greg.
But
Yeah.
the whole Maxa family's part of the crew of the immense group of judges that we
Yeah.
have outside.
They were putting a lot of
Guys, settle down back
Yeah,
there.
Yeah.
Hey, take it easy,
Easy,
out there.
easy.
Yeah, a lot of input on
Yeah.
on good job for Grinch,
All right,
the Grinch
good,
one. So
good, good,
that's for sure.
And don't forget Hamby too in the studio. He's the
100%.
judge too. So Hamby's got a vote in this too. So.
yeah, and I can easily
So when
be
you
bribed. I want-
call him and talk to him, be nice.
yeah, I can be bribed very easily too. I want to make that very well known. I'm not above saying that
Yeah.
I'm above bribes. So.
And then we don't want to forget our great buddy Adam Clark. Adam, who does all our app stuff and all the great stuff out there. Adam's a judge too, and Adam's giving thumbs up too for everybody. But anyway, Rick, you have a good text.
Yeah, I do. The first text that I had was one that I wanted to read because it came in so early, and I thought that they did a nice job, and it was just a nice sentiment, and it just says, "Good morning, Pete, Rick, and Cory, and Wayne. I'm fired up to be listening. Can't believe it's already been a year since the Christmas Spectacular. I just want to give a huge shout out to everyone from Let's Talk Hookup, keeping my weekends loaded with real usable fishing knowledge passed down from all the incredible past guests, captains, crews, and industry pros." From techniques and tricks to detailed on-the-water surf reports from Gundy, the information you share is second to none. I truly can't express how grateful I am to the access that you provide to listeners every morning. I can honestly say I've become a better fisherman because of what you all do for the sport and community. Merry Christmas to all of you. Wishing everybody nothing but the best as we head into 2026. That's from Colin in San Diego.
And I had that one starred too. I thought that
right?
was really nice.
Yeah,
We all work very hard, and it's not as easy a job as some of you may think it is to just be here and talk about fishing, but we do it. And I'm grateful to Rick and Cory and all the people that support us, Wayne Cotto and Adam Clark, and of course, Jeff Hamby in the studio, and all the people that make things, all the good people at the Fan that do production and hard work. Peter, the manager over there. And it takes a village, as they say. And it's very nice to hear nice, grateful stuff there. And let's not forget George in Boston too.
Totally.
George, our engineer in Boston, who's recently visiting here. He's done a tremendous job setting up all this stuff for us here.
Keeping us up and running.
Yeah. So anyway, thank you for those. And we appreciate that. So, hey, a line is open right now. I see 833-288-0973. If you've been trying to get through, there's your chance right now.
All right. Well, hey, again, I want to remind you, this is your opportunity. It's going to be a lot of fun, crazy, great prizes, and lots of great info. The show always takes its own fun turns, and we're looking forward to bringing you a whole lot of it when we come back. You're listening to Let's Talk Hookup. This is Southern California's sport fishing voice. It's the Christmas Spectacular on the Let's Talk Hookup app, Facebook and YouTube Live, and 97.3 The Fan.
Fillet knives shouldn't be disposable. Introducing AFTCO fillet knives that are built to last. Designed in collaboration with Boker, Germany, AFTCO knives feature 4116 German stainless steel, bonded with titanium nitride to ensure optimum corrosion resistance and exceptional edge retention. A non-slip TPR handle maintains a firm grip when processing game fish. Fillet knives from AFTCO. Any fish, any water.
Hello, this is Captain Mike Cotter from Searcher Sport Fishing. Alongside my colleague, Chef Josh Evans, and our dedicated team, we invite you to join us aboard the Searcher. Our fishing trips range from a day and a half to 8 days, available May through November, and include charter options. We're committed to upholding a legacy of top-notch customer service, delicious food, and a friendly and talented crew. Book your fishing adventure online at searchersportfishing.com or call Rachel at 619-226-2403. That's searchersportfishing.com. We look forward to welcoming you aboard.
Inside information is everything when it comes to catching fish in Southern California. You need a code group to connect with what's happening on the water. FishDope.com is your code group. Inside information available at your fingertips 7 days a week, 24 hours a day. FishDope.com really does help you catch more fish and burn less fuel. FishDope.com is the only fish finding service with a spotter plane, along with a crew of top anglers on the water almost every day that report actual locations and catches. They become your code group. You get daily catch reports from Point Conception to San Catine, 365 days a year. FishDope.com has online planning tools, temperature and chlorophyll charts, hot bite icons, and more. Take it from me, if you don't have FishDope.com, you're not part of the in-the-know crowd. Membership is affordable and good for an entire year. Plus, use the special code and save $30 on a new FishDope.com membership. Check it out today. FishDope.com. Catch more fish, burn less fuel.
A top fleet and superb fishing is what Seaforth Sport Fishing in Mission Bay is all about. With free parking and fully stocked tackle shop, it's no wonder Seaforth Sport Fishing is a favorite among anglers. Come aboard top boats like the Aztec, Cortez, Endeavor, Apollo, Outer Limit, El Gato Dos, Pride, Tribute Pacifica, Pacific Voyager, and the Voyager. Plus, the new Seaforth, Sea-Watch, and San Diego offer the finest half and full day trips available. Seaforth Sport Fishing. For charters or regular open parties scheduled, check seaforthlanding.com. Run by fishermen for fishermen in Mission Bay.
Welcome back to Let's Talk Hookup. Having a great time here this morning on the Christmas Spectacular. Again, it's been a very busy morning on the phones, but sure thank Jeff Hamby for hanging with us this morning and taking all those phone calls. If you want to get through, it's 833-288-0973.
Yeah, okay. Short, quick one. Text here from Mark and Fallbrook. If this pretty much sizes it up. Good morning, anglers. This is right up there with the Gong Show. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, for sure.
And if you're old enough to remember the show, it was quite hilarious.
I agree with that. Yeah.
Sure.
All right, good.
Hey, we're having fun. It's been a great morning, and looking forward to more. I'd say we jump right back into the phone calls. I know we got a great one from Matt calling us from La Mesa this morning. Good morning, Matt. Welcome to Let's Talk Hookup.
Hey, good morning, guys. How we doing?
Good, Matt. I was always nervous that Matt's gonna make it in because it's not an easy morning to get through on the phones. But Matt from La Mesa never disappoints. I know Nick Boone told me last night he was very much looking forward to hearing Matt's rendition for this year.
So this one's called Rapper's Delight. Ho, 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 and here we go. It's the Let's Talk Hookup Christmas show. The event only happens once a year, so get in your best to win some cheer. The Santas have made the long trip south. Pete, Rick, and Cory are in the house. Pete Gray is the man they say they can brighten any foggy Christmas day. So Rudolph, take a seat and leave it to Pete. He'll show you how, and you'll say, wow. Rick is the tackle man you got to meet. He sells the gear that can't be beat. From Shimano to CalStar, he's got the best by far. So now you don't have to wish on that falling star. And Cory, well, he's got some stories. They all are true, so they won't make you blue. So it's time to put a bow on this rhyme because I'm Matt from La Mesa and I'm out of time. Thank you, boys, for taking my call. Merry Christmas to one and all.
Oh, Merry Christmas, Matt.
Good job, Matt. Thanks very much. And you always put a good effort together and a lot of talent there for sure. Thinks a lot while he's driving that FedEx truck. He probably thinks a lot of this stuff, right?
Hey, I like it.
Yeah, good job,
Works
Matt. Merry
in.
Christmas to her.
I had a fun text. It says, good morning, guys. Been a great show already, and I appreciate all the effort that you guys put into all the fantastic guests every week. My question for topic is, what do you think were the biggest news items this past year? And what are your guesses for next year? For me, it was the year of tungsten jigs and monster wahoo fishing during long range. What would you say were the 2025 highlights? That's from DJ in San Diego.
Yeah, wow. Good questions. I mean, highlights? Boy, I'd say that wahoo fishing.
It was incredible.
Fall.
Yeah.
Just like epic, right? Like some of the best ever. And still going on.
Long range fishing this year was the best that I can remember in a long time. It was just fun. It's fun when, the thing that's so cool about long range fishing are all of the options that exist and all the time that you get to spend on the boat and become buds with the guys that are fishing with you. And this year was so special that everything that exists in long range fishing was on the table. There was, at the same time, you could have really good yellowtail fishing, really good school to medium, big size tuna fishing. There was big tuna fishing down on the lower banks. The wahoo was incredible. There was grouper and marlin, like everything. And it spread all the boats out. And it was always so fun at the tackle store in the mornings, like when a trip was loading, because you knew the guys that were going were about to just go knock them dead. And the guys coming back with the full carts. It was just, I'm with you. This was a really special long range.
But let's not forget some of the incredible trips to our sponsors that we took, like Katmai Lodge, that trip that you and Dallas had to Katmai Lodge this year.
All time.
Was that like all-time best? And great weather and phenomenal fishing.
That place is, I mean, it's the cliche thing to say, but it is the truth. Like the fishing there is spectacular. It's second to none, but it falls to the overall experience of the trip, like the wildlife that you get to see, and you're with your guide every day and having shore lunch, and you're fishing alongside the bears and the eagles, and they have 2 resident camp foxes that are like like having a camp dog on a trip. Like they have 2 foxes that hang outside. It's just that was a really special trip. Getting to do it with Dallas, that's where we got engaged, several years ago.
So
and then
cool.
Getting to redo that trip was really special for the two of us. That was my fishing highlight by tenfold this year.
Yeah, and then Cory, our trip to Haida Gwaii Safaris, right?
Pete, man, come on.
Yeah,
just beautiful.
Yeah,
I'm looking forward to next year's trip. Actually, the best part of it, we're going before you.
I know,
right?
You're going to clean them up.
Every year, there's so many like 50-pound lingcod caught, right? Like jumbos.
Yeah.
I have yet to catch one of those. Yeah. I'm going to get it before you this year.
Oh, I know. And here's the good news.
Yes.
You want to join Cory and his group. I believe it's June 23rd.
You're right.
28th.
I don't know the exact dates. You're right on target.
On our website, letstalkhookup.com, go to the trips page, all 3 dates. 2 of the dates are already sold out because those are the first trips we added. We just added, because by popular demand, this 3rd trip with Cory in June, which is supposed to be the best of the best because it's untouched.
If you have a group of 2 or 3 and you want to be on one boat, your own boat, and have your own group, there is. Exactly. So you can accommodate that.
Yeah. So qcsafaris.com, call Valerie, and that it's a fantastic experience.
Oh,
so any highlights for you this year other than Haida Gwaii?
Just being here and being able to do it all.
Yeah.
Honestly. Yeah. And you were mentioning wahoo fishing. I want to bring up, before we go any further, I saw there was 8 spots left on the Royal Star leaving the day after Christmas.
Ooh.
Okay.
Wow.
If you're listening to this and you're jacked up.
How many day trip is that?
I think it's, God, I forget. I don't know.
Is it 10 or is it?
No, I think it's a shorter one, actually. I think it's 5 days. So
but
it doesn't correlate.
That tuna fishing on the Ranger Bank and such like that, bluefin,
incredible,
yellowfin,
I
mean, phenomenal.
So it doesn't correlate with the wahoo. Forgive me on that.
But
I just saw there was 8 spots. And you only take 24.
Oh, I know. So you could go. You're definitely going to go with a light load.
Yeah.
So call Tracy or just go to royalstarsportfishing.com. And again, I want to, in the time when we thank people, I want to thank the long range fleet, the San Diego landings, for being so supportive of Let's Talk Hookup. We could not be here without them. So the Red Rooster 3, the American Angler, the Royal Polaris, the Shogun, the Royal Star, the Independence. Did
you mention the Polaris Supreme?
The Polaris Supreme, of course. C4 Sport Fishing, Point Loma Sport Fishing, Fisherman's Landing. I mean, those guys are just been the backbone of Let's Talk
the
Hookup
foundation.
There. Yeah, for sure. And all the people associated with them, all the captains and crews that are associated, we are very grateful to them, for sure.
No doubt, man.
Well, let's go ahead and jump back on the phones. One line open. You want to get through? Hamby standing by at 833-288-0973.
Chuck and Dana Point, you're up next on Let's Talk Hookup. Chuck, good morning. Thanks for joining us this morning.
Hey, thanks for taking my phone call as always. And I know I call too much, but I love the show.
Hey, you're a good contributor, and we appreciate it, Chuck.
Well, thank you very much. Well, Santa came down and went fishing with me when I was recovering, and he was pissed. All the trash these shore pounders leave. He goes, if you don't bring a bag or your mom to take trash out when you come fishing, you're going to be on a no hookup list. So beware. Don't leave your trash.
Yes.
Have a good one, guys.
Hey, definitely.
Yeah, that's a good sentiment, And I a little side note on that. Lolly and I love doing a lot of hiking. We were out in the desert this past week for her birthday, celebrating her birthday, and nothing is worse than coming across somebody else's trash on a beautiful trail in the desert or the mountains or wherever you are. So don't leave the trash.
No,
Yeah.
come on.
Don't leave.
Don't
the
be
trash.
that guy.
Don't be that guy. Yeah, whether it be in the ocean, in the mountains, in the lakes, in the rivers, wherever.
Or better yet, be the guy that picks up one
Picks
or
up,
two
yeah,
pieces.
Take it home. with you.
Yes.
Yeah. Clean up after somebody else. Yeah, but don't be the guy that.
Don't be that guy.
Yeah,
Yep,
yeah,
good
for
call.
sure.
Yeah, I had a fun text I wanted to read. It's a little bit long, but I really liked it. And it was from Brent, who was from Dillon, Montana. And it said, first off, Merry Christmas to everybody. Somewhere around the end of May or 1st of June in 1997, Rollo was on Let's Talk Hookup. I'm guessing for what might have been the last time. He provided a really cool tip about fishing anchovies for albacore. He suggested using a PPS number 4 or number 5 split shot, 18 to 24 inches above the hook. A few weeks later, following his advice, I went out on what I still consider my most epic overnight fishing trip. I had 2 albacore, one in the 35-pound class. Excuse me, I had a few albacore and a 35-pound bluefin in the boat where before most people had caught their first fish. We wound up with multiple other albacore and multiple bluefin for the day, not to mention passing off several rods to various individuals. And I had a chance to meet Rollo the following year at the Long Beach Fred Hall show. I introduced myself and told him about that epic tip of tipping with a small split shot above the chovy and thanked him for what he provided on the show the year prior. He humbly asked if he sounded like he knew what he was talking about, and I told him, yes, sir, you certainly did. There's probably a few generations at this point that have never even tried adding split shot to small bait, and I wanted to pass that along as it worked as well for me, and I hope it works well for you guys. Merry Christmas to all. And that's
wow.
That's from Dillon and Dillon in Montana.
In Dillon, Montana.
Brent in Dillon, Montana. Sorry, thank you.
By the way,
thanks, Brent.
Dillon, Montana, small town and phenomenal reputation. I've only driven through Dillon.
Okay, I was going to ask, is that your neighbor?
It's right off. No, it's pretty far south of, or it's a little bit south, a couple hundred miles south of Helena. But Dillon has the Blackfoot River that runs through it, and it's supposed to be phenomenal brown trout fishing. It's on my list. I want to go. So Brent, invite me to go fishing with you there. Yeah, I want to go.
That's cool.
I've read about Dillon and the fishing there
in the Blackfoot River.
Yeah, it's supposed
and
to
it's
be
browns.
Phenomenal. Well, browns and rainbows, but
Okay.
I think they're famous for giants.
Oh, that's cool.
really big ones. Yeah, and Dillon.
And is Montana that way where like certain rivers are known for having like this is a variety place, this is a big fish place, this is a place where you're going to go get bites, this is a place where you're not going to get as many but you're going to get bigs, like
Probably.
Okay.
I'll have to learn more about it, but yeah, there
Okay.
are spots, like where I am is the Missouri River, and the Missouri River is famous for a lot of great trout fisheries. The lower it's so huge. It's such a giant river, but there's a lot of great lakes and tributaries and such like that on the Missouri. And it's got certain areas have giant rainbows, certain areas have a lot of big browns. But I know I've read about Dillon, and Dillon's, there's a lot of different places, but Dillon's supposed to be one of the tops and very, very popular. It gets a lot of pressure.
Okay.
Because what the Madison is probably famous because it's right outside Bozeman, which is one of the bigger, more popular places. Madison has a lot of great, but yeah, I think Montana gains a lot of its fish fame from the browns there.
Yeah,
I mean,
okay.
everybody wants to go catch a big brown in Montana, but the rainbow fishing in some of the lakes there is kind of the best kept secret.
That's
sort
cool,
of.
man.
Is it more popular to go river fishing? Like you're mentioning
yes,
the
you have
lakes.
to drift the rivers.
Yes.
Yeah. On a drift. The classic Montana scene is in a drift boat with a guy rowing and drifting down the river.
The river runs through it.
Yeah, that's the classic Montana scene, which is wonderful. I love it, but it's a lot more challenging fishing. It takes a little more technique and stuff like that.
But there's great lake fishing.
But the lake fishing there is like anybody can do it.
Which is
Even
probably
even I can
secondary
do
for a
it.
tourist.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So there's lots of good stuff. But anyway, I want to go to Dillon. So
All right.
you send me there.
Hit me up, Brent.
Yeah. Let's jump into the phones.
You got it, buddy. How about this time we talk to Dave? Dave's calling us from Poway. Dave, good morning. Thanks for joining us here on Let's Talk Hookup.
Good morning, and thank you.
What's up, Dave?
Today we have It's a Wonderful Life, the angler's version of the Christmas movie classic. The angler's life is a wonderful life. Such great joys we derive from the sea, like Bedford Falls, so to speak, a magical place to live free. But it's also a life that's not without strife, because Mr. Potter and George Bailey don't agree. Old Mr. Potter thinks, mine, 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 and George fights for us all honorably. Now, don't you despair should clouds fill the air and we face legislation, bad weather. For there's strength in our numbers. We are strong when we all stick together. For their SAC and CCA on the front lines every day, joined with hubs and fishing clubs whose members all have a key role to play. Anglers, join in. Make your voice heard. Let's fight for our rights winsomely. Let's enjoy and conserve. Demonstrate that we fish responsibly. For Auld Lang Syne, my friends, just think, if we weren't here, we'll drink a cup of kindness yet. For this and future generations, cheers. Merry Christmas, everyone.
Oh,
Merry
well
Christmas.
done. Yeah, really good. Fantastic, Dave. Thank you very much. Merry Christmas to you. And wow, really, what a great start.
I like it, man.
Right?
It's going to be a lot of fun, and we got a whole lot more coming your way. Having a great time. If you want to join us again, we'd love to have you. It's the Christmas Spectacular. Lots of fun. 833-288-0973 is how you make it happen. And when we come back, we got more of your phone calls. We're going to be checking in with catch reports and a whole lot more fun. You stay tuned. It's Let's Talk Hookup on the Let's Talk Hookup app, Facebook and YouTube Live, and 97.3 The Fan.
Have you been looking for a live bait hook that keeps live bait alive? Look no further than Japan's leading fish hook, Gamakatsu. It's the little things that make the difference, and Gamakatsu hooks drive the point home. With an absolute perfect bend and ideal barbs, your bait swims harder and longer. And when you get bit, Gamakatsu hooks bite back with a vengeance. All hooks are not the same. Go with Gamakatsu for infinite success. Gamakatsu, simply the best. Check gamakatsu.com.
For local or long-range fishing, we have you covered. Hi, this is Doug Kern from Fisherman's Landing Tackle, the saltwater tackle professionals. Being a part of the San Diego Sport Fishing Landing gives us a distinct advantage when it comes to getting you on the latest and hottest tackle for your trip. Our expert staff knows exactly what you need for your long-range or local trip, and we will not sell you something you don't need. We carry a huge inventory of the right tackle. So visit us at Fisherman's Landing Tackle at Fisherman's Landing in San Diego.
Hi, this is Captain Ray Lopez, owner-operator of the American Angler. I've spent more than half my life aboard the American Angler along with my partners Brian and Lori, developing a team that's as good as it gets. I've been fortunate to spend time in the ocean with so many fine people that I look forward to fishing with. We can't thank you enough for being part of the American Angler family, and if you haven't joined us, we love the opportunity to meet you. Text or call Lori at 619-223-5414 or check AmericanAnglerSportFishing.com.
Hi, this is Tommy the Fishmonger from Tunaville Market and Grocery and the TV show Fishmonger. I've known Yosef Husseini for over 20 years, and he's the expert when it comes to real estate. He's helped me with estate planning and multiple estate questions that the average guy like myself just doesn't understand. Yosef's not only a fellow angler, but he's an amazing realtor that specializes in helping us in the angling community find their ultimate home. If you own a home, get a free, no obligation home evaluation now online from Yusuf by typing in SoCalHomeEval.com. All you do is put in your address and you'll get that report fast. Yusuf is a SoCal real estate guy to go to. He's helped me and many of my customers and family members to find what they are looking for in a home. He understands the real estate market like no other, so take it from Tommy the Fishmonger. Yusuf's the real deal when it comes to your real estate needs. Go to SoCalHomeEval.com and I'll see you at Tunaville Market and Grocery.
Welcome back to Let's Talk Hookup. Having a great time here this morning, talking fun and talking Christmas, little fishing. Life is good, buddy.
Yeah, very good. All right, let's find out what's biting out there.
You got it, man. It is time for the catch report today. We got him, the man, Captain Brian Woolley from Dana War Sport Fishing is on the line. And today, that catch report is sponsored by Terrafin Sea Surface Temperature Charts. Focus your offshore fishing in the most productive areas by using Terrafin. Hey, with Terrafin Sea Surface Temperature, chlorophyll, current, sea height, and more, Terrafin Mobile can give you access to your charts on your iPhone, your Android, or any mobile device. Check Terrafin.com for more information. We got him. Captain Woolley standing by. Merry Christmas, Woolley.
Hey, Merry Christmas, guys. Good stuff this morning.
Thanks.
Good
fun
stuff.
Always fun.
Heck yeah. Cool. Hey, you guys need another prize? You guys want some half-day passes?
Oh, I think that's very generous of you, but we've got our
Okay.
packages put together. But thanks,
Awesome.
Brian. Appreciate
Always
it.
the man, Woolley.
We'll save them for another time.
Yeah,
no
for
sweat.
sure.
No sweat. Well, hey, for us this week, just a fun week of local half and 3/4 day fishing. The half-day action still on that bass has been pretty consistent with good action on the artificial lures. Still, guys are catching them on the rubber lures, a couple on the hard baits here and there, and then the live baits, of course, kicking out plenty of fish. Water temps in that low 60s still, like crazy, still above 60, 61 to 63, kind of depending on the time of day. And there were some nice sheephead caught on the sinker rigs and shrimp and clam baits for those guys targeting that sheephead, and even a few halibut here and there as well on the live baits at the bottom. So our halibut derby will kick off in January, so we're still seeing some of this halibut sign. So that's boding well for that coming up here. 3/4 day, guys. Rockfish remained great this week too. More on the local cod counts were the reds, Boccaccio, some specks and stuff like that, with plenty of whitefish and sculpin in the mix. And then out in the deeper zones there, the Floridas, Boccaccios, Chiles filled the bags for both the bait fishermen and the jig guys. And again, man, the local bonito scene has been fun too for both the guys on the half and 3/4 day stuff. Lots of big bonito around the coast here. It seemed like yesterday it bit everywhere from San Diego up to Dana Point there. So really good, fun addition to the counts as well. This bonito has been big, like 5 to 10 pound fish, and so stuff's been eating the 60 and 80 gram jigs really well. Of course, the fly line baits catching fish, and again, both the half day and the 3/4 day trips have been catching them too. So throw a few of those lighter jigs in your bag if you're coming fishing with us this week. I'd say probably the first day or two of the week is the time to get out, because it looks like the weather's going to take a little turn midweek for a few days there as we celebrate the holidays. So plan ahead. We'd love to have you before or after that weather pushes through. If you guys want to hop on a trip, give us a call here. Our number, 949-496-5794. Of course, you can hit us on the web as well at danawharf.com. And I hope everyone has an awesome Christmas and a good holiday with their friends and family.
You're the best,
man.
brother.
Yeah,
Appreciate
so
it.
good. Thank you for all your great reports. We really appreciate you and the great support that Dana Wharf Sport Fishing gives Let's Talk Hookup. We're very grateful to you guys and up there. And Merry Christmas to you. And go catch some bonita, man.
Right?
Good time of year to come fishing.
Yeah.
Still light loads, and just got to dodge the weather windows. That's the thing this time of year. So
Exactly. Yeah. Which we have a little bit of
Cool,
weather
guys.
starting to come in on Tuesday, right? So get it in here today and tomorrow.
that's it.
Yeah.
All right. Have a great holiday, guys.
Yeah.
We'll talk
Merry
to you next
Christmas
week.
to you. Talk to you
Thanks,
next
Willie.
week. All right. For
Thanks.
our final one of
See ya.
the new year there for next week with Captain Brian Willie. Appreciate that very much. I have a good text here from Darren and Menifee. And Merry Xmas, Rick, Pete, and Cory. Family fishing report yesterday out of Mission Bay. My dad and my sons must have been naughty. Santa gave us no bonito yesterday, but it was good, and the elves helped as we found a wide open sheephead along with some calicos and other assorted bottom fish and local.
Nice.
Great fun. So
Cool.
that's a nice fish report.
Right?
Yeah. Good job.
For
there.
December, almost
Darren.
Christmas.
Yeah, I'll take that.
All right. Thanks, Darren. Merry Christmas to you.
All right. Well, why don't we jump back in the phones? And again, if you want your shot, it's 833-288-0973. We're going to next up talk to Harry. Harry's calling us from Chula Vista this morning. Hi, Harry. Welcome to Let's Talk Hookup.
Hi, good morning. As I ponder the years going by, thinking back to my surprise, I wish I could live to fish at sea. A cook, a deckhand, or perhaps a captain like Frank I could be. The credit belongs to those who are out at sea, the history and knowledge of belonging to a great industry. May God bless friends of Rollo, and let us not forget those who have taught us to fish. And here's to the heroes of our industry, taking us and our friends out to sea. All good company.
Oh,
Good job,
very
Harry.
nice. Excellent. Thank you very much. That's really nice. Merry Christmas to you,
Yeah.
Harry. Thanks a lot, and Merry Christmas. Appreciate that very much. Let's jump back in the phones, Rick.
You got it, man. How about this time we talk to Tom, and Tom's called us from Temecula this morning. Tom, thanks for joining us.
Yeah, good morning, guys. I got a little bit of history. I grew up in Huntington Beach, and my dad always had a little boat, 16-foot boat. He would take it down to the Balboa Pavilion, and we would launch it there with the hoist right next to the pavilion, which is still there.
Wow.
And we'd go out. Fishing information back then was at Baldy's Tackle by the Newport Pier, and the landing operator at which was Art's Landing, which was also the home of the Frontier, which Spike Taft ran at that time. We would also get information from Western Outdoors News, and the bait boat, which was out in the harbor entrance, from the Scout. Jack Turley was operating that boat. And that was our information back then. And look where we are today, guys.
Yeah.
We have Let's Talk Hookup and the internet. We are truly blessed. So Merry Christmas to all you guys. Appreciate the show. Have a good year.
Nice job.
That's awesome.
Great
Very good.
story.
Thank you. Yeah, the good story. Always say. And so good to talk about dads that took you fishing. I know that's how I started, is bonita fishing with my dad out of San Diego. And I remember we used to catch yellowtail and bonita off of the Point Loma kelp like crazy.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, like crazy. Yeah. What about you, Cory?
My memories as a child, I mean, some of the coolest was I can remember fishing on the Queen's Wharf for one of the first times ocean fishing, catching calico. Yeah. And after that was with Skip Fry's brother, Mike Fry. He would take me twilight fishing out of Seaforth and catching calicos.
How old were you?
I have to guess probably 8.
Wow.
7, 8 years old.
That's rad.
Yeah.
Wow.
And he would take me out, and we'd get the package of scampies. He'd take me and fish Mission Bay from the shore and catch bonito and spotted bay bass.
Wow.
That's awesome.
With like a 3/4 ounce, the 5-inch scampi, if you can remember back when they were in the plastic cardboard thing and 3 tails and a lead head.
Yeah. Wow.
Right?
What about you, Rick?
I mean, I remember waking up on Saturday mornings and listening to the Christmas Spectacular with my dad.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
I grew up getting to do this with my dad and fishing, and we shared so many fun trips and experiences together. And it was I mean, Carly and I were very lucky. We got to do all the fun stuff, with our parents and fishing. We got a great family, and now getting to do it with my boys, it's just it's been really, really fun. Yeah, my dad was always really good, and I didn't realize until I was much later that he got to go half as often because he always took me. And, Dad put food on our table swinging a hammer. We didn't have a ton of dough. And so, he loved to fish, but he always made sure to take me. And so I try to always do the same thing with my boys. And
That's cool.
It's really cool.
Your dad was a super dad.
The best.
He's just like an amazing guy. And the memories I have of your dad is driving in and when we were on from 6 to 8 a.m. at the Extra Sport 690, and your dad, who worked early mornings every day of the week, and then he'd drive you in on Saturdays and Sundays just to answer the phone.
That's incredible.
At 5:30 in the morning.
Yeah,
right?
He'd have to get up an extra hour early on his days off to get the kid up and in the shower. And he's the best.
What an incredible story, Rick.
And then going fishing with him at Kingfisher and all the great trips that we had together.
Cedros.
Rancho Leonero.
Yeah, I loved going to the ranch. And one of my favorites was like remembering the time when all of a sudden I was starting to get a little bit older and I had my summertime job and I had school, and it was the first trip where I couldn't go. I had my obligations, and my dad was like, "Well, I'm going. I'm not going to not go to the ranch with Pete." I remember what the hell is going on here? What do you mean?
But remember that one year we missed the flight?
You son of
that is the class. He was so pissed at me.
That is my favorite story because Pete loves cutting it to the minute, not just to the minute, but
I'm a lot more. In my older age, I've wised up a little bit.
Rick's dad was much more prepared.
Never forgive
the opposite
Pete for that.
of me.
Because I was the same as Pete. I was like, we got plenty of time. We'll cut it short. We don't need to get there 3 hours early. And I was the same as Pete. And my dad was, no, we got to get there early. And
So Alaska Airlines had this cutoff for international flights of 1 hour. We were literally in line at 59 minutes. And the guy goes, nope. You're off. And we already gave your seats away.
You were there.
And it was like, what? Yeah, because we were in line and we were there an hour ahead. And it's like, we already gave your seats away.
Gone.
Sorry. You got to go tomorrow.
Yeah. And
your dad was like, no, we did not go. We had to go the next day. It was like, oh my God. But anyway,
ruined all that progress I had made. And we were 3 hours early from there on out.
That was the lesson in always check in online.
Exactly.
That's the key. Yeah. That was in the early days of online. Anyway, Gundy Gunderson, what's up, Gundy?
Hey, Gundy.
How you doing, guys? Sounds like fun.
Oh yeah. Merry Christmas to you. We're having the Christmas Spectacular, telling stories and having fun.
You could feel it, man. You could feel it. Hey, 63-degree water. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
December, so
and on the first day of winter.
Yeah, unbelievable. Still some, real solid fishing. Not much change from last week. Best bet has been a resurgent halibut bite with more 30-inch class fish. The perch bite continues to improve as we move into winter, and more quality perch also showing. Still schools of yellowfin, croaker, spot fin around. Another striped bass taken off of South Bay Beach there. So, plenty to do. Hook, line, sinker reported, more nice halibut out west, couple more 30-inch class fish. I think topped by a 35-inch fish. Zoom flukes have been working, or the Berkeley flukes. Doesn't really matter. There's so many flukes out there now. Plenty of 18 to 28-inch fish, El Capitan, Hollister Ranch, Gaviota, that kind of thing. Galita Pier, probably the best bet for perch, kicking out limits. Most of the fish 5 to 11 inches there. Just fishing reported, good perch bite, Hermosa, Manhattan. They had an 8-pound striped bass taken off Dockweiler there. A few halibut at Torrance Beach. The white flash minnows working there at Torrance Beach. Big fish reported halibut bites, scratch bites, but still Cherry Beach, Shoreline Drive, Sunset Beach, guys scratching away at fish to 28 inches. Flukes, drop shot flukes is probably one of the good baits this time of year, and that's what those guys are throwing. Hogan's reported a couple of striped bass, rumored to be caught off Doheny, but I guess the guys are getting a little tight-lipped there, so they didn't get too much information. That was coming. And then Pacific Coast reported more halibut catches on the beaches, in the lagoon, mostly 18 to 28 fish, but if you go out there and give it a shot, you're going to get a few fish. Still croaker catches, Corbina sightings, and like I said, there's some 63.5-degree water, so still some fishing to be had.
Man, what a great report, Gundy. So awesome. And thank you for all your great contributions through the year. We appreciate you. And
I dug up a little limerick for you guys.
You have a limerick?
Oh,
well, hang in there, okay?
Yeah.
Hang in there through the
Gundy on
break.
hold. Yeah. Stand by, Gundy.
Yeah.
Hey, when we come back, we got another full hour of Let's Talk Hookup coming
Gundy's limerick, too.
Yeah, buddy. We're putting them back on. You're listening to Let's Talk Hookup, Southern California Sport Fishing Voice on the Let's Talk Hookup app, as well as Facebook and YouTube Live.
Do you know why 1 million customers visited Summit Gasoline last year at the San Diego Sports Arena? Because they give you the lowest price on fuel. Great service and easy access, even for trucks and trailers at their 24 pumps. Summit is known for the best price on ice, too. Almost half the cost of any other vendor. 25 pounds for just $3.99. Martha and her crew love fishermen, and they'll prove it by giving you 100 pounds free with a 35-gallon fill-up. Summit offers over 40 snacks and drinks to choose from for only 89 cents, and even a line of hand creams and lip balms for 89 cents, too. Summit now proudly offers locally made burritos and sandwiches. Made fresh daily and ready to go wherever the current takes you. Summit just upgraded their car wash, and for a limited time, get a deluxe car wash for only $6. Grab the wife's car, grab a cheap sandwich, and make up for the day on the water. Summit Gasoline. Lowest prices, friendliest staff, easy access, and free ice. What more can you ask for?
The name that stands out among anglers is Fisherman's Landing, your top choice in local and long-range fishing. Our hardworking crew will make your fishing experience one to remember. We offer the finest open party trips from 1 to 3 days, the best charter boats available, and of course, our world-renowned long-range fleet is second to none. Fisherman's Landing is a full-service sport fishing operation offering great half-day trips on the Dolphin and full-day trips on the spacious and comfortable 85-foot Liberty. With bunks for your comfort, a huge bait capacity, and RSW fish holds to keep your catch fresh. Fisherman's Landing also boasts the best captains and crews in the business, from seasoned veterans to our young future legends. All our open party trips from half-day, full, or 1 to 3 day trips can be easily booked online at fishermanslanding.com or give us a call at 619-221-8500. I'll see you at Fisherman's Landing in San Diego.
This is Captain Tim Ekstrom from the long-range vessel Royal Star. With my partners Randy Toussaint and Brian Sims, we have set the bar for the long-range fishing experience. Spring 8-day, summer 5-day, or fly-down, fly-back 11-day winter trip, we deliver the highest quality long-range voyage you will find. From our premium RSW fish storage to our top-of-the-line chefs and crew, Royal Star distinguishes itself from all others. Want to grab a spot on the Royal Star? Check us out at royalstarsportfishing.com or call Tracy at 619-224-4764.
Turner's Outdoorsman, Southern California's #1 shooting, hunting, and fishing tackle retailer since 1971, is right in your neighborhood. Now with stores throughout Southern, Central, and Northern California. No one does it better. Turner's Outdoorsman brings you the best prices and selection, plus a knowledgeable staff that will help make your day on the water or in the field more fun. Stop by your neighborhood Turner's Outdoorsman. To find a location nearest you, check the web at turners.com and sign up for special deals and more.
KWFN and KWFN HD1 San Diego.
This is Xander Bogarts. The Padres play here on San Diego's #1 sports station, 97.3 The Fan.
And the Padres in front.
And Odyssey Sports Station. This program is sponsored and produced by Let's Talk Hookup. Opinions and offers expressed during this program are not those of Odyssey or 97.3 The Fan. Sometimes they tell some pretty hefty fish stories. We don't know if they're true or not.
And now it's time for more of Southern California's sports fishing voice. Let's Talk Hookup. This portion of the show is sponsored in part by Ford, the official truck of Let's Talk Hookup. Shimano Rods and Reels. Fish with the best. Shimano. And by Yamaha Outboards, official motor sponsor of Let's Talk Hookup. Here we go. Another great hour of Southern California's sports fishing voice. Let's Talk Hookup. Here's Pete Gray, Rock Cod Rick Mexa, and Cory Sandin.
Hey, welcome back. Hour number 2. Let's Talk Hookup right here on the Let's Talk Hookup app, Facebook, YouTube Live, and 97.3 The Fan. Pete Gray here, Rock Cod Rick Mexa, Cory Sandin in the world headquarters of Let's Talk Hookup. Christmas time, Christmas spectacular. Once a year, we do this crazy show, and I hope you're enjoying it. It's been a lot of great texts. We want to thank all the texters and the callers, and we have tons of callers. Phones are packed up here. Want to thank you for your efforts and time. And we have 7 phenomenal prizes, and I want you guys to go through them once again. And Cory?
Incredible stuff here. 7, and number 1 is a $300 shopping spree to AFTCO and $250 of MC. I put together
right here. There they are. Right
regular
here. If you're watching
5-inch
us on Facebook and YouTube.
5-inch Viejo, 7-inch Slug, 5-inch Weedless, all in the Christmas tree color.
That's my favorite.
Which is like Rosie's #1 color
It
at
is.
Cedros, right?
It's a color that gets bid. What do you do? So that's a $550 package.
Yeah.
And
we sell Christmas tree swim baits, Christmas tree color to the Cedros crowd, 5-1 over everything else.
Yeah.
maybe 10-1.
10-1.
Yeah.
It works. And they get bit here too.
They're so good. It's perfect.
Yeah.
It's just a good
and
all around.
You know what? I love that color at Clementi too.
Yeah.
It's a good Clementi color.
Yeah, that's it.
It works everywhere. Yeah.
Everywhere.
A pizza party for 20 in your home in San Diego County from Captain Dan's Pizza Company. It's a $500 value. And thanks for Dan Walsh and his generosity, not only here for us, but also his generosity at all the CCA events too and the Rollo events.
How about prize number 3, a $670 brand new Shimano Talica 16 2-speed reel.
Whoa.
That's it, man. If that's not worth making a little jingle bells jingle, I don't know what is.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Also, prize number 4 is a Bill Varney surf fishing kit. So this is a really cool prize. So this entire package includes an Akuma matched surf fishing combo. That's rod and reel. You're going to get a copy of Bill's book, The Light Line Revolution. You're going to get a pack of the Gamakatsu Duracent baits. You're going to get some of Bill's freeze-dried lugworms. You're going to get a surf fish ID card. You're going to get the 2026 Bill Varney CCA Sport Fishing Calendar. And you're going to get a full-day trip. It's a full-day center console of your own boat rental for the day from Dana Landing on Mission Bay.
How cool.
Yeah.
Awesome prize pack.
Pretty
and
awesome
again,
prize.
you said it, man. Huge thanks to Steve and Johnny and the whole crew down at Dana Landing. If you wanted to do the pontoon party barge instead of the console, that's totally fine too. Your call. You got a full-day rental going your way at Dana Landing.
They have some fantastic rentals at Dana Landing.
Yeah,
you don't
awesome.
even have to own a boat. It's like you go down there and but that's a great prize. What's the next one, Cory?
Well, number 5, a $250 certificate good to the RP, the Royal Polaris Shogun, or the Polaris Supreme, plus a Shimano Speedmaster 16 2-speed reel, courtesy of Fisherman's Landing, and a total of a $550 value.
Yeah. You know, one of the rare occasions at Christmas time is seeing all the big boats in town.
Yeah.
Yes.
And very rare to see the Royal Polaris in town. It's in town right now. So if you want to check out the Royal Polaris, come on down to Fisherman's
Just an
Landing.
iconic,
Shogun's in
iconic
town
lines.
too. Yeah, it's a lot of big boats. Our American anglers in town right now. So you want to see the boats, be worth your time to come on down here and check some of
The
them
landings are full. It's rad. It is. You're
It's
right.
fun
It's
time.
a sight to see. Again, it's fun. If you got friends from out of town or somebody who wants to enjoy, come down to the landings today. It's gonna be a beautiful day. Sun's out.
Yep.
Go to Point Loma Seafoods.
Yeah.
You know, go to Pizza Nova. Come to a fun spot. Get
Yeah.
get some good lunch and hang out and walk the docks. Check out all the things.
Rick?
Maybe bring a bass rod.
You had me at Point Loma Seafood.
Yeah.
Point Loma Seafoods. Yeah, it's good. It's a good spot. Yeah. So what's the next one? That's that. And then thanks to the Fisherman's Landing Tackle too, and Ricky and Doug for putting that
our
reel
pleasure.
together, too.
We're excited to be
Number
a part
6. Number 6 is a pair of Costa sunglasses, which is no slouch.
Yeah, $300
And
value.
a full day trip on the Mission Bell out of Point Loma Sport Fishing, over a $450 value.
Go fishing with Cameron.
Right?
And then what's number 7?
Number 7, AFTCO utility knife and an overnight trip out of Fisherman's Landing, over a $400 value.
Yeah.
And how about that?
So we have a lot of great texts, plenty more. Lines are full, but just keep trying. 833-288-0973. Text us via the Let's Talk Hookup app. And Gundy, let's hear that limerick, man.
Wow, some nice prizes.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. This is it's an old East Coast limerick, and I kind of made some conversions to the West Coast. There was an old halibut named Jay who lived in San Diego Bay. Each day was a test as he considered himself blessed if he survived being made catch of the day.
Wow!
Okay. Hope you all were taking notes out there.
That's a prize winner right there, man.
Right?
That is very nice job, Gundy.
You're the best, Gundy.
Yeah,
Thank
Gundy.
you.
Merry
Thank you very
Christmas
much.
to you. Appreciate
Merry
you.
Christmas, guys, and
Yeah.
may you get a sand crab catcher in your stocking.
Oh, you're awesome, Gundy. Thanks a lot for the call this morning. Appreciate that very much.
Gundy's going on my prize list.
Right? Oh, no, I think we should include him on the prize list.
Gundy's
Yeah,
going on my
Gundy-
prize list.
Gundy is definitely
Right?
that was a great contribution.
That's how it goes, baby.
Yeah.
Hey, want to remind you that's going to wrap up. And again, we just talked about it. If you're not the big lucky winner of the prize package number 4, the Bill Varney 2026 CCA calendar is out now at your favorite tackle store or at surffishtackle.com. It is not only a really killer calendar with all the great photography and a lot of cool highlight dates, the dates of the shows and things like that, but overwhelmingly the best tide chart. I don't know what I would do without having the tides from that CCA calendar every
No
year.
question about it, for sure.
I'd live by it, man.
Well,
Yeah, no doubt.
let's jump into those big phones.
100% packed full. Robert in Canyon Country. You're up next on Let's Talk Hookup. Robert, good morning.
Good morning, guys. Fabulous show as usual. So here we go. Rockfish are red and Dorados are blue. Pete's in a Steiger craft and he's pulling away from you. Rick's in a Parker chasing bluefin all day. And Cory, he's still pouring away. Let's Talk Hookup is my favorite show. They teach me weekly what I don't know. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year to all.
Oh,
Very
how
well
about
done.
that?
Yeah, really good.
Short, sweet, and
Yeah.
had Christmas sprinkle all over it.
That's a good one, man.
Robert. You're
really getting it
up
down
on my
here,
list,
guys.
buddy. Nice
Yeah,
going. Merry
very
Christmas.
good. Merry Christmas to you. Appreciate that. Let's jump back in the phones.
You
Rick.
got it. How about this time we talk to Brian. Brian's calling us from San Diego this morning. Hey, Brian, welcome to Let's Talk Hookup.
Morning, guys. Merry Christmas.
Same to you, buddy.
Hey, for the show this morning, I have the Let's Talk Hookup top 5 fish tales. Number 5, no one believes Rock Cod or Pete knows what any of the new buttons on their new radio show board do, but every once in a while they get lucky. Number 4, no one believes Rick or Pete ever want to say the words 5-inch slug when Cory's on the show for fear he's going to become overly excited. Number 3, no one believes Rock Cod would ever become a CIA operative because he can't keep any of the Tackle Day secret sale information longer than 10 seconds when he tells everyone that there's a reel rhyming with Schmalika that's on sale for $500. No one believes Rick knows his anniversary date, family birthdays, as well as he knows every number of every CalStar fishing rod ever made. And last, number 1, no one believes we'll ever see an albacore tuna in San Diego as Pete jinxes us every year with his yearly predictions and pisses off the fishing gods forever. That's it, Jim. Have a Merry Christmas.
Oh, I love it, Brian.
Really good. Really good. Okay.
That was
I got to give
great.
you one of these, too.
Yeah. All right.
Oh, man.
I don't think I've laughed so
Very
hard
well
in a
done.
long time.
That's a funny
I like that.
Yeah,
one.
yeah.
Brian, thanks for the contribution.
Good job,
Merry
Brian.
Christmas to you. Appreciate that very much.
Don't mention
You have
a
a good
5-inch
text, huh?
slug. I'm going to be
Yeah.
all lathered up.
I did have a good text. Is good morning, guys. Merry Christmas. First off, for you guys, the faces of the show, the people behind the scenes, and the sponsors who support the rest of the fishing community, a heartfelt thank you. I started listening when I moved to San Diego many decades ago, and I can honestly say the show steered me in the right direction for fishing Southern California, from the beach to long range. My question: where did this past season rank for you guys fishing-wise? Any predictions for next year? For me, although the season went hot and cold, I managed my first triple-digit bluefin on a popper, and I finally got my kids to really fall in love with fishing, so it ranks up there with one of my best. My prediction for next year, the return of yellowfin and dorado in numbers. Thanks for everything you do, from Mike in San Diego.
Oh,
Nice.
good one.
That's a good one. Very good. Well done. I have another text here from Matt up in LA area there, and it's very, very simple. Water is the most essential element of life, because without water, you can't go fishing.
Yeah.
Is that true or what? Right?
Well
Said,
said.
right?
Yeah, for sure. Well, phones are packed, still packed, Rick. Let's jump back into it.
How about this time we talked to Doug? He's calling us from Montebello this morning. Good morning, Doug.
Good big chance,
Welcome
Doug.
to
Here
Let's
it
Talk
is.
Up.
Whoa.
Hi, am I on?
You're on, buddy.
Yeah, okay. I just got a real small tip. Making wahoo bombs. You just use your old paper bag, potato chip bags, and cut them up and tie them onto some. Make yourself an kind of wahoo bomb.
Well, could
Yeah,
happen.
with the Mylar. That,
I like it.
Silver shiny.
Okay.
That's a good tip. Seen it work. Caught fish on it. That's a good call, Doug.
Okay.
Yeah.
Very good, Doug.
Inside a potato chip bag.
Inside of a potato chip.
Yeah.
bag.
cut it up in
Actually,
a little strip.
I can
like
see the
Mylar.
outside of a Cheetos bag.
Yeah,
That bright
totally.
orange.
Yeah.
Totally.
Hello.
All that stuff.
I
There
like
you go.
it, Doug. Good
Good
call.
job, Doug.
Nice tip.
Merry Christmas. Thanks a lot for the call this morning.
All right. How about we jump right back into those phones and talk to Jason? He's calling us from San Diego this morning. Hey, Jason, welcome to Let's Talk Hookup.
Hey, good morning. Merry Christmas, everyone.
Merry Christmas, buddy.
All right, here we go. The boat is packed. The sun is high underneath a clear December sky. Pete's at the helm looking for the sign. Cory's chicken drag on the 80-pound line. Rick's got the binocs, scanning for the birds, searching for the battle that's beyond any words. Oh, jingle bells, bluefin don't smell. Tuna on the run. Pete and Rick and Cory are having all the fun. Jingle bells, the clicker yells, the reels begin to scream. Catching Christmas bluefin is every angler's dream. The foam is flying, the water starts to boil. It's time to put all the holiday toil. 100-pound giant on a popper or a jig. Cory's got a hook up, it's looking really big. Rick grabs a gaff while Pete begins to cheer. It's the biggest Christmas present of the whole fishing year. Oh, jingle bells, bluefin don't smell. Tuna on the run. Pete and Rick and Cory are having all the fun. Jingle bells, clicker yells, the rig begins to scream. Catching Christmas bluefin is every angler's dream. Merry Christmas, everyone.
Yeah. Good
Nice
job,
buddy.
man. Very nice. Very
Yeah.
nice. Good job.
A lot of time to put all that
That was
together.
good.
Yeah, no doubt.
Really well done.
A lot of hard work this year.
Pretty
for sure.
impressive.
Yeah.
Yeah. You have another good text?
I thought so. It says, good morning, guys. My favorite trip of this year was a full day trip on board the Liberty. We had excellent yellowtail fishing and a lot of fun. I was hoping you guys could list your favorite fishing trips of 2025. And I know we kind of mentioned that a little bit earlier, but I thought that was a fun text. And yeah, there was some really good fishing to be had this year.
What was your favorite?
Mine would be kind of in between. The Katmai trip was a really cool experience. My favorite was we did an adventures camping trip up to Mammoth this year. This was like the first time that the boys were old enough to get to go back up to Mammoth. It's a place that like Dallas and I have really fallen in love with, but we, with babies and not, we hadn't been able to go up there. And so this was the first year as a fam, but this was the first year that Wyatt kind of really got it a little bit on his own and caught trout out of the stream. We were parked on a really cool creek and just had like a week of camping and fishing and all that kind of fun. So that was my highlight fishing trip of this year. How about you guys?
Haida Gwaii for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, catching salmon and lingcod. And,
Yeah.
oh my gosh.
Yeah. And I had two really super fun ones. One, of course, was Haida Gwaii with Valerie and the gang up there.
Yes.
And number two was our Palmas de Cortez Fall Spectacular this year. It was our 31st year this year. And the fishing was not great because of the weather. We had just followed a hurricane, but the group and the camaraderie and the experience at Palmas de Cortez, fantastic. So
cool,
always
Pete.
a good time down there.
And a beautiful place to
And
be.
it's a beautiful place, yeah. And so glad that the Van Wormers are keeping things rolling down there. It's really, really good for sure. Let's go ahead and jump back on the phone.
You got it, man. How about this time we talked to Cheer? Cheer's calling us from Cardiff this morning. Hi, Cheer. Welcome to Let's Talk Hookup.
Good morning, you guys. I'm listening to all these limericks and all this. I don't have anything like that, but I heard you guys talking story about some of your trips this last year, and I got to share one which really, really means a lot to me. I went down to Cedros with Cal Sheets and Eric, and I went with my son-in-law, and we had 3 of the best days of fishing I've ever had. I got a brand new rod from Ricky before I went. Caught my first. I'm on my first catch with that rod. I got a 30-pound yellow.
Woo.
Not a bad way to start it. We had limits that day of yellows. We had halibut. We had white sea bass, and then we went to Chester's Rock. But the best part of the whole trip was being with Cal Sheets. It was the Cal Sheets trip, and every evening we got to sit around. My friend Eddie Means, Dave Rohde, my son-in-law, we'd sit around and listen to Cal, who probably has done more to change, our fishing on the West Coast and around the world with the 2 speeds. Listen to that gentleman pontificate about fishing. Oh my gosh, it was amazing. And Cal, if you're listening, thank you. I can't wait for this year.
Oh, that's
cool.
Super cool.
Everybody.
That is super cool. Yeah. Cheer, that's a really nice sentiment.
Good job, Cheer.
Yeah, Cal's been around for a long, long time.
Good
and
people, man.
He's a great guy and still at it, man.
Right?
He's in his 80s, right? I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
And Cedros. How does it get any better?
Yeah. Hey, really nice message here from our good friend, Assistant Chief Eric Cord from the Department of Fish and Wildlife.
Cool, Eric.
And he says, looking forward to collaborating with you all in 2026 and help promote sport fishing and protecting our marine resources. See you soon. And
cool.
Hats off to Eric and
time.
his whole guys out there for being a part of the fishing community, because they truly are. And that's they're fishermen, they're conservationists, they're law enforcement for sure, but they're protecting our marine resources. And I think a good example of the great work that Eric and his team are doing is lobster. Look how fantastic the lobster fishing is this year, not only commercially, but also recreationally.
It's as incredible as it's ever been, Pete. And I
Yeah.
think their enforcement has always been there, but I
Yes.
don't feel that the connection between the fishing community has always been a positive one,
Right.
or a connected relationship
Yes.
of positivity. You know?
for sure.
And now it is.
Yeah, it is.
Yes.
And hats off to Eric, and I can't say enough about Ken Franke and all the work that he's done to join everybody together and help communication among the DFW and everybody else. But Eric, you're a star, and keep the great work going. And your team is doing a fantastic job, and we appreciate what you do.
And decades worth of veteran.
And when when a fish and wildlife officer stops you, thank them.
Yes, right.
Thank them for their hard work.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's the thing too. Like I always say the same thing. The guys that are out there doing checks that have a badge on, like they're us. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like you don't get into that job because you want to write tickets. You get into that job because you're a sportsman and an outdoorsman and you're like-minded and all those things. So yeah, I totally agree, man. Here.
Yeah, for sure.
All right. Hey, we're having a great time. Again, if you want to be a part of it this morning, it's our first time we've had an open phone line since the beginning of the show. It's 833-288-0973.
All right. Good text here. And that's from Derek. Derek is calling us from San Diego area. And it's thank you so much for the show you guys do. Living in Arizona and thinking of fishing in San Diego more than being able to fish is something I hope to change soon. Your show helps me live there, live the passion I want to do, and I look forward to it every weekend. People around me, when I am listening to your show or watching it on YouTube, are always asking me, what am I watching? And I proudly tell them that it's you. Happy holidays to you guys, and thanks, Derek. That's very nice
Derek.
sentiment.
Appreciate it.
We appreciate all the support and all you guys out there and guys and gals and people that are out there that are supporting Let's Talk Hookup. Because without you, there would be no Let's
doubt,
Talk
man.
Hookup for sure.
All right. Well, the phones are getting packed back up again, and you want to get your shot. It's 833-288-0973. Next up, we're going to talk to Ryan. He's calling us from Irvine this morning. Good morning, Ryan. Welcome to Let's Talk Hookup.
Good morning, guys. I just have a quick, short Christmas carol for y'all. So, let's get started.
Do it.
Okay. Jingle reels, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to hook a big calico on this day. Hey, jingle reels, keep that rod tip high. Oh, what fun it is to fish underneath the California sky.
Yeah, good job.
Super cool, Ryan.
Yeah.
Nice job,
Merry
Ryan.
Christmas,
Nice short
and good morning
concise.
to you guys, and thank you so much for all you do.
Yeah,
Thanks,
Merry
Ryan.
Christmas. Very
Buddy.
much. All right. Merry
fun.
Christmas to you. You know that it's amazing. There's been none of this today.
Right?
None of this, right? Very little of that.
Very little.
Right. I mean, good job.
Doug from Montebello didn't go too long.
No.
Even,
Yeah.
even Arnie pulled it off.
Even
right?
Arnie pulled
he's
one
the king
off.
of the gong,
Yeah, I
and
mean,
he
that's
pulled it off.
kind of a part of the whole fun of this is getting kind of the thing, right? So okay,
There's still time.
there's still time.
Still
Okay.
time.
All right. All right.
Well, we're having a great time here this morning. If you want to be a part of it, man, we want to hear from you. It's a fun show, lots of great prizes, lots of good times, and we're looking forward to that. I wanted to read a text that says, "Good morning, boys. Excellent show. I can't believe we're about to end 2025. Thanks for all the great listens this year. Looking forward to another fun year of it. What is a trip that you're really looking forward to in 2026 or beyond? What is your bucket list trip, if you could pick one for the upcoming years?" Pete, I know you've done a lot of fun travel, but with that, there's always the next cool one. Where's the bucket list trip?
You
for
know,
Pete?
God, I forget who used to say this is my next trip.
Okay.
That's
Yeah.
my bucket list trip, right? But I'm really looking forward to going back to Katmai Lodge in July.
Yeah, man.
I haven't been there in 3 or 4 years. And I'm just stoked about that trip. Yeah. And so that's right there up on the highlight. And I got to say that I'm really looking forward to spending more time in Montana this year in the spring and summer and fall and learning how to properly fish in a drift boat and master the lakes up there. It's kind of like starting all over for me.
that's
So
cool.
I'm looking forward to that.
If you could put me at Katmai with that mouse bite.
Ooh.
Hello.
Yeah, pretty special one.
Like a full.
We got to get you up.
A full 6 days of the mouse bite.
Yeah.
Hello.
That'd be cool. Yeah.
I'm haunted by a big one that I lost on the mountain.
Oh.
I mean, haunted by it. Like just, I can close my eyes and see every bit of it. Fired the mouse onto the edge in the grass, hopped it off, got it almost back to the boat, and like a torpedo of a fish. I mean, it was the size of a log. Came out, swirled in it, missed it, back under, never seen again, never nothing. Like that's it. Haunted by that fish.
Yeah.
I want that thing.
Yeah.
Bucket list for me is a Great Barrier Reef trip. Like if
Ooh.
we're talking bucket list, that's
Okay.
a mothership, Great Barrier Reef, shot at grander black marlin, all the cool reef popper type fish. Like if I was bucket listing trip for me, that's way up there. That and like my bucket list fish is a dogtooth tuna. So I'd really like to, and again, something you can pull off on a trip like that. So
Yeah.
if I'm bucket listing and I got Powerball money burning a hole in my pocket, that's where I'm going.
Easy. So I hope you guys are listening out there that a lot of us that are saltwater anglers. We're all saltwater anglers, right? Talking about Katmai Lodge, which is a freshwater destination. If you can afford it and you haven't been there, you got to go.
Have to go.
You got to go.
Have to go.
It's just and who knows how long Bob's going to keep running this thing, but it's a very special place. And I'm not sure, there might still be one spot left in our trip in July. if you're interested in going with us.
I'd be shocked if there was, but you always can call. You know what I mean? You have to call Charmel.
Get on the wait list.
Call Charmel. She's the best. She'll make it happen.
Yeah.
Find a spot for you. But like when we were done with when our trip ended, it's really cool too, the kind of community vibe that they have. Like every afternoon when you're done with fishing and you go back to your room and take a shower, there's like a little happy hour cocktail session where they make up a cool appetizer and everybody gets in the room and all of the guides like take pictures throughout the day and then they all send the pictures into the gals in the office and they put them up on a big screen. So while you're having cocktail and BSing with your buddy and Corey's telling us about the big fish that he caught and Pete's telling us about this big one that they saw,
or Rick's telling about the one that got away that almost ate the mouse.
Oh my God. You just see all those cool photos like throughout the day. But anyways, when we were done with our trip, virtually every person that was there rebooked. You know, I mean, that's the difficulty of going to Katmai is like everybody rebooked. You know, I mean, there was when our trip ended, there were 2 spots available for it the following year. Right. I mean, that's it. There was 2. You know, and they gobble up so fast. But call Charmel. It's a trip worth going
And if you
on.
can't go with us, go on another trip up there. It's
so cool.
Yeah, it's a special place. And like I say, it's not a cheap ticket, but for what they offer, it is compared to other places.
Totally.
Katmai does.
Is it one of the only places you could harvest sockeye? I mean, is that?
No, I mean, you can harvest sockeye pretty much anywhere
because that's an incredible.
But there's only a couple of week window
when they're there.
Where they're
okay.
Because they move fast. Once they get in that river system from Bristol Bay, they're traveling so fast to go to the upper lakes.
They go through that fast.
Fast, like 2 weeks.
When Brandon went, he brought home some sockeye for us, and that was good
because they're and that's you're 15 miles from the ocean at Katmai where you're fishing those sockeye, but they're still bright fish because they're moving so
sea
fast.
Lice on them
because they're moving. Yeah, the sea lice and everything. They're moving so fast. Interestingly enough, I have been up there in August, which is when the sockeye have moved 80 miles up into the upper 80 miles up into the upper rivers.
Incredible.
Up there. And you target these giant rainbow trout, like the one that got away, like lots of them.
Oh my God.
In those rivers, you fly up to these rivers, they drop you off in amongst the bears, and you walk into these rivers and you're sight fishing with egg patterns to these giant rainbows that are sitting behind the sockeye laying their eggs.
And they're just gorgeous.
It's insane.
I didn't know that was a sight fishing thing. Like
It's
I always
total
heard
sight
about that
fishing.
fishing. So you're seeing that fish
Oh,
that you're
you're
casting.
seeing
I had no
Yeah.
idea.
Oh,
I
yeah.
assumed it was like deep water and that fish was like up there eating the eggs as they rolled by, but I figured that was like an indicator type thing. I didn't know you're seeing them before you do that.
Oh yeah.
Oh
yeah.
no.
And then
way.
just the being in the river, literally with the bears all around you up there, because they're doing the same thing. They're eating the
that
sockeye.
tripped me out so much.
Yeah.
How little they care about you being there.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
They're focused.
I mean,
they got to fatten up,
Yeah.
especially that late in the year. Like the later you go, the more rainbows are, because they're moving out of all the systems, all the rivers, all the lakes and everything are moving into these rivers like the American, the Moraine, the real famous rivers up there in the upper part to feast on the sockeye eggs. And so that's why it's so good. I mean,
incredible.
The factor that late in the year, that mid to late August, is weather.
I can see that.
You know, and
Sure.
you may get stuck at the lodge, right? Or
Yeah.
fishing on the Alagnac, which isn't so bad.
Oh, darn.
Yeah, exactly.
Fishing,
Oh, what a shame.
Fishing silver salmon on the fly.
Yeah.
And rainbows and stuff in the Alagnac. So, but that's the fly outs. I remember my good buddy Rich Top, who's passed away a
the
few years
best.
ago. Rich loved the fly outs up at Katmai. He just that was his thing. Yeah.
I really want to do that. We were going to do it this year, but like the problem is the fishing is so good. You have to give up. And then you're giving up a day to go do something else. But like Dallas and I were having so much fun every day. It's like, well, how could we not go do a day of, we haven't done chums yet, or we haven't gone up the river to go fish grayling yet, or like it's hard to pack it in.
So many things.
You can do
6 days of fishing go so fast.
You wouldn't believe how fast it goes. You snap your finger and it's over. And part of the thing, at least for people like us who are kind of really into everything, we don't have any preconceived ideas. Like you do something different almost every day. The sockeye fishing is completely different than fishing for kings, and fishing for kings is worldly different from going up the river and fishing rainbows. And we enjoyed grayling fishing more than anything. Graylings on dry flies, and Dallas somehow had this knack for catching rainbows in the lower part of the river that I couldn't get. It's awesome. That's a really special trip.
Yeah, for sure. Hey, look who's on the line. Let's get that fish report going.
All
from
right.
Joseph Husseini, the Angler's Realtor.
We got him on the line, and today that catch report is sponsored by the Fish Pros at Fisherman's Processing in San Diego, where you get a premier processing experience. You can check out the easier online system to book your processing for your long-range trips. With more team members, Fisherman's Processing stays far ahead of the rest. More same-day capacity, the finest in customer service. You can stop by their location on Old Town and Taylor Street or check fishermansprocessing.com and be sure you make your reservation today. I'm impressed that Yosef is on the line the same way that I was impressed that I was able to make it in. We both got to have a lot of fun at the Sashimi Rollin' holiday party last night, and it was the most impressive spread of sushi I've ever got to be a part of. And Yosef, it was sure fun hanging with you and your lovely wife last night and enjoying a really fun party. And a big thanks to Mike and Sashimi Rollin' for making that happen last night.
You as well, man. That was a great party. Unbelievable sushi spread. And all the food, everything was great.
That was one not to miss for sure.
That's for sure. So we still got some fishing going. Catalina is kind of the spot to be right now. Yellowtail fishing and sea bass fishing is a little finicky, but they're getting them. Most of these fish are on the backside off the squid beds near Silver Canyon and Palisades. Most of these yellows and sea bass are coming at night. After the sun rises, it's super finicky. There is also a really good halibut bite going on the backside in 10 to 75 feet of water, drifting live squid, that kind of thing. Front side, there's been tons of bonito, just like there is in pretty much all of Southern California right now. West End humps are also giving up some impressive lingcod in about 600 feet of water. Guys are catching 20 to 25 pound class lingcod. San Clemente Island, the quality reds on the backside are pretty much wide open, bigger fish, 325 to 350 feet of water. Also, all you can catch whitefish off of Northwest Harbor in about 180 to 220 feet. La Jolla and Del Mar, Solana Beach, that whole area is just covered up in bonito. If you want to take your kids out fishing, this is the time. You can go out catching instead of fishing. But troll some feathers, they're getting fish up to 10 pounds. And these are getting bigger. It's not your normal 2-pound bonito that we see. There's also rumors of yellowtail in the La Jolla area. I guess there's been a few caught, bigger models. Most are on the slow troll. A couple guys got them on yo-yo. 9 Mile Bank is producing excellent rock fishing as well. The islands is still a little bit slow for yellowtail. Last we heard, there was yellowtail on the Rosarito Flats. Big bonita down that way, and good rock fishing, lingcod fishing at the rock pile right now. We still have some fish around offshore. I went last Wednesday. We actually saw yellowfin, probably 20 to 30 pound models jumping. By the time we got to them, they were gone. And then we saw a little spot of bluefin, and that was it. That was out in the San Salvador Knoll region, out to the 60 Mile Bank, that whole area. But you find a kelp, it's got rat yellows on it. Biggest one we caught, I think, was about 7 pounds. Offshore, the bite at Cortez, we don't have a lot of info on that. Haven't had many boats out there the past couple of days, so don't have a ton of reporting to do on the tuna other than what we saw out there last week. And that's all I got for you guys.
Again, that's all we got
This
in
is,
winter.
First day of winter.
Yeah, that's crazy, man.
Yeah, exactly.
This is supposed to be
September.
well, there's some strip squid sculpin bite going on, and somebody caught a triggerfish, so that was an exotic.
Yeah.
That was cool. Like that's what the December report is not to be. Not local tuna, bonita up and down the beach, exotics at the islands. Like we'll take this, Yosef, for sure. This is a pretty special one.
Yeah, what's going on in the real estate game, man? Lots of activity, right?
It's starting to move for sure. We're starting to see the rate drops now affecting the residential mortgage market. So people are starting to go a little bit nuts. We've got tons of pre-qualifications going on, and we're going to have a very crazy spring, I think, because these rates should keep floating down a little bit.
All right. Well, if somebody wants the best in real estate, Joseph, how do we get a hold of you?
You can get me on my cell phone, 619-277-2169. You can get me on social media at The Angler's Realtor, or you can check out my website at sportsmansrealty.com.
All right. Joseph, Merry Christmas to you. Thanks for all you do for Let's Talk Hookup, and we will talk to you next Sunday.
Merry Christmas, guys. I hope you have a great week with your families.
Thanks, buddy. Appreciate that very much. That was a fun one. Hey, well, that's going to wrap up our report today. And want to remind you, Norrisk Lithium, they're the ultimate choice for marine adventures. With Norrisk, you get unmatched delivery of power, including trolling motors, electronics, powers, and more. Norrisk batteries are packed with cutting-edge technology. You can upgrade to marine power today. Set up your system at norrisklithium.com or go see the trolling motor doctor. Hey, when we come back, we got a lot more Let's Talk Hookup coming your way. We got more of your phone calls. We got more of your text messages, more stories, and you stay tuned. It's the Christmas Spectacular on Let's Talk Hookup app, Facebook, and YouTube Live, and 97.3 The Fan.
Here's exciting news from Baker Marine and Fujinon. For a limited time, get $175 of instant savings on the Fujinon TSX 1440 stabilized binoculars from Baker Marine. Talk about the perfect gift for anyone that spends time on the water, or the perfect time to finally get your pair. Now is the best time to upgrade your gear to a pair of Fujinon stabilized binoculars from Baker Marine. Baker Marine has been selling binoculars for decades, and they service all brands right at their San Diego Shelter Island location. The Fujinon Technostabi TSX 1440 is the best value in stabilized binoculars, period. They deliver rock-steady vision even in rough waters. And now, for a limited time, get an instant rebate of $175. Baker Marine is the largest Fujinon retailer on the West Coast, and when you buy from them, they'll be there when your binoculars need service. Stop by their store on Shelter Island in San Diego and grab your instant savings now. This offer ends soon, so get your pair from Baker Marine. Learn more at bakermarine.com.
Experience the magic of Haida Gwaii Islands, British Columbia, Canada, at Haida Gwaii Safaris, formerly Queen Charlotte Safaris. Hi, I'm Valerie Hopridge. 25 years ago, I fell in love with these incredible islands, breathtaking scenery and wildlife, warm community, and truly phenomenal fishing. That passion inspired me to open my own fishing lodge. Just steps away from the Sandspit Harbor at Haida Gwaii Safaris, you will be fishing pristine, unpressured waters for Chinook salmon, halibut, giant lingcod, and more. Plus, be surrounded by untouched beauty and wildlife. All of us at Haida Gwaii Safaris have exciting news. We now have our own charter flight to and from Sandspit out of Vancouver, making your trip easier than ever. We pride ourselves on creating unforgettable adventures that turn the first-time guests into longtime friends. You will come for the fishing and you'll come back for the memories. We are booking now. Please call 1-877-815-2892 or visit us at qcsafaris.com. Follow us on Facebook and Instagram. Haida Gwaii Safaris, where unforgettable memories are made one catch at a time.
Hi, Bob Hoots with Costa Sunglasses. If you've got young anglers in your life who are just getting hooked, Costa's got something made just for them. The new Next Gen collection is built for long days on the water and takes Costa's iconic performance for smaller faces. Check out Schoolie, Costa's first 8-base wrap for smaller profiles, and Street Heat, a bold everyday frame with micro side shields that keep glare and spray where they belong. Help the next generation see what's out there and protect what's out there. Available now at costadelmar.com and select retailers starting at $130.
One rod has set the standard for serious saltwater anglers worldwide, and that's CalStar. From the rugged dependability of the West Coast series, the lightweight strength of the Graphiter, or the performance of the GG series, all CalStar rods are handmade right here in Southern California of the finest materials and craftsmanship. Check out the new CalStar models now available, as well as upgrades to the classic rods that you know and love. If you want your tackle to be state-of-the-art tools to get the job done right, it's CalStar at fine tackle dealers. Welcome back to Let's Talk Hookup. Having a great time here this morning. Again, if you want to get through, get in on the fun, give us a call at 833-288-0973.
Yeah, let's jump back on the phones.
Well, that didn't take long. Those things filled right back up. I feel so bad for Hammy, man. It's a busy morning on the phones with the fans. We're glad we got a pro behind the scenes. All right. Well, they are packed up indeed. Let's jump back into them and talk to Dave. He's calling us from Anza this morning. Hi, Dave. Thanks for hanging in there with us.
Morning, Dave.
Hey, good morning, everybody. Got a song for you. Mike on the Sport Boat Tribute has a very shiny boat, and when you fish upon it, you can really smile and glow. So many other sport boats wish they could be like him, 'cause when it comes to fish counts, Mike would always seem to win. Then one dry fishing trip, Mike called out to say, if someone else is on some fish, please call me your way. Taro on the Liberty called him. He said, I'm on a lot of fish. So many San Diego sport boats can help fulfill your fishing wish. Merry Christmas, everybody.
Very good, Dave.
Very
nice. Merry Christmas to you. Appreciate
Expect nothing less. Good job,
Yeah,
Dave.
good job once again. Yeah, appreciate that. Let's jump back on the phones, Rick.
How about Quentin calling us from Fontana this morning? What's up, Quentin? Welcome to the show.
Hey, good morning, guys. I just have a little Christmas poem for everyone. On Christmas morning, the sun shines bright. We head to the landings with fish in our sight. From Fisherman's to H&M and Seaforth too, we chase yellowtail, bonito, and tuna through. The rods bent with joy as we reel in the prize. The ocean's alive under clear blue skies. No snow to be seen, just the warm sea breeze. A Southern California Christmas on the fish-filled seas. Merry Christmas, guys.
Wow, nice job. Very good.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Clean.
Appreciate that.
Super clean.
Good job,
Yeah,
Quentin.
really good. Quick
Yeah.
and easy and nice. Here's a good one here from Dave in Anaheim. He says, those Bill Varney dried lugworms work really well. I had 12 perch on Wednesday and 8 on Thursday.
Wow.
No
Dried,
kidding.
freeze-dried lugworms. Can
I
you
know
imagine,
Bill Varney
Cory?
was talking about it. No,
Yeah.
I can't, but they stay good forever, I guess.
Do they come back to life or something? Or
I
they
don't-
just, or they just they're just good, I guess. I guess when you put
Yeah, I mean,
freeze-dried.
you eat-
I guess when you re-moisten them,
Yeah.
maybe they just taste good.
Well, I have to have them call in and give us the info.
Have to tell us about it.
Yeah.
for sure.
I mean, eat freeze dried food, and
Yeah.
it's oddly not too bad, like the regular deal. I mean, it's just, I think it's cool, especially in a time of year when you can't get certain baits or whatever else. Shelf stable bait, man. It's pretty
But
cool.
freeze dried things usually are crispy.
Yeah, you're right about that. Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't know.
Interesting.
I doubt they're crispy.
We're into this, Bill.
Yeah.
Bring it on.
Dope us up here. That's pretty
Imagine
cool.
that. I wonder if it works in the bay.
Why wouldn't
sure
it?
would.
No
Yeah.
doubt.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Well, the phones are packed up. We're going to jump right back in. This time, we're going to talk to Victor. He's calling us from San Diego this morning. What's up, Victor? Welcome to the show.
Merry Christmas, guys.
You too, buddy.
All right, I got a little poem here for the San Diego Gearhead. Gearhead hat, AFCO fit, Costa shades, can't see a bit. Shimano reel, Phoenix rod, still lose fish, but thank the gods. Caddy iron, Colt sniper sail, swing and miss, Blaine yellowtail. Deck smells wild, the crew all yell, grip it, rip it, reel and fail. Pose for pics, they almost had, post it anyway, hashtag SoCal rad. San Diego rule, Costa tail, if Let's Talk Hookup says it's biting, I still miss, but gearheads are dialed.
I love
Very
it.
good.
Yeah,
Yeah,
really
that's
one,
a good
Victor.
one, man.
Right?
Yeah.
That was
a lot
really
of
good
work
one.
went into that.
Good job, Victor.
Yeah,
Good
I
job,
like
Victor.
that
Merry
one.
Christmas to you. Appreciate that very much.
That's cool.
Good
This
job.
show's so much fun.
Yeah, so much.
Giving
yeah.
away so much stuff,
Yeah,
too.
so much, and want to appreciate everybody's efforts. We can't make everybody a winner, but we appreciate the efforts out there and the contributions and so and that. And you're doing exactly what we want. We want entertainment.
And the
We wanna
Christmas
entertain the
spirit.
troops.
Yeah, totally.
Christmas spirit. It's once a year we do this, and we're getting in some good fishing information as well as some good laughs.
I
right?
love it.
Yeah,
As it's supposed to be.
yeah.
Right.
Do you have another good text, Rick?
Yeah, I thought so. This one was a quick one from Steve, and it just said, "What a great Christmas season this has been, and a huge thank you to Let's Talk Hookup for everything you guys do throughout the year. My big thank you is to the guys from Dana Landing. You turned me on to the rental skiffs for fishing in the bay. It's become my favorite passion. They're an inexpensive way to enjoy fishing from your own boat if you don't have your own sitting in the driveway." So Steve, appreciate it very much. And yeah, what a fun thing that's been. That's like one of the best kept secrets in town are those bay skiffs at Dana Landing.
Yes.
It's a very inexpensive way to have a fun day of fishing without any of the hassle. The boat's
easy.
there. It's super easy.
Yeah.
And I completely agree with you. Merry Christmas, Steve.
And those blue skiffs are super, super stable. Like
Yes.
flat bottom, super stable. So if you've got somebody that's unsure of being on a boat, it's definitely the way to take them.
Oh, no question about it. Another fun text here from Alex in L.A. Merry Fishmas, boys. Great fishing year. Caught my first legal surf halibut on Cory's slug.
Yes.
First yellowtail on a 2-fish jig surface iron, and got a 70-pound bluefin on my new Cal Sheets hot rodded reel. Thanks for all the tips, tricks, and knowledge. Look forward to the shows every week. Appreciate the work you guys put in.
Awesome.
Very nice. Nice sentiment, and we
Yes.
appreciate that, Alex, very much.
He's a winner in my book.
Yeah, for sure. And let's go ahead and jump back in the phones.
You got it. How about we talk to Dave? Dave's calling us from Anaheim this morning. Good morning, Dave. Welcome to Let's Talk Hookup.
Hey, I just sent you a text about those lugworms.
Yeah,
right on.
That was you, huh?
Yes, it was. These things, you got to be careful when you put the hook in them because they'll break. But as soon as they get wet, they kind of stay on like a piece of leather.
Really? Oh, wow.
Really?
So getting them wet kind of rehydrates them and brings them back to like natural.
Yeah. I caught 3, I'd say about 4 to 6 inch perch on one worm.
One worm.
Crazy.
I tend to break them in half, make them last. I've gone through 2 packs in 2 days.
Wow, that's and you did you buy those, Dave, from Surffish Tackle?
The first pack I did, and then I got some more at tackle shop close to my house.
Okay,
cool.
Yeah, and I know Bill Varney has those on his site. Surfishtackle.com.
So they work.
That's a good tip, man. I like it.
Dude.
I was totally unfamiliar with this.
Wow.
Cool.
Fish crack. That's
I like
funny.
it.
Yeah.
That's a good one. Hey, Dave, thanks for the contribution and the text as well as the phone call this morning. Really appreciate your efforts, and Merry Christmas to you. And see, that's another one. It's a
There you
good
go,
tip,
man.
right?
Yeah, totally.
You want to go and surf
Awesome
fishing in
tip.
the winter here?
Bringing some great info.
Watch the surf. Check out the surf report. Make sure it's not too big. But what a great way to spend a morning or an afternoon, feet in the sand. Maybe with a little wetsuit.
You know what?
I
on
like
or
this,
something.
dude. That's a good
Yeah.
tip, man.
I
like
have
that
a
kind of
neighbor
stuff.
that doesn't fish a whole lot in the ocean. He
Yeah.
fishes a lot of fresh water, and he'll take his son down, like 12 years old,
Uh-huh.
and it's religious. Like
That's right.
they go several times a year and just
Yeah.
have a great time.
That's cool.
Yeah, something to do.
Inexpensive, easy thing
Fun.
to do.
And
Yeah,
you
I'm
catch.
I'm into this whole thing.
And the bites are friendly.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
You have a good one, Rick?
I thought so. It says, Let's Talk Hookup provides the greatest tips from bait and tackle advice to helping plan our trips. But if I'm being honest, the greatest tip I've got is to not focus on what's being caught, rather build memories with those that mean the most to you to spend a day on the lake or on our beautiful coast. No one will remember the fish that got away, but their hearts will be full forever. And that's from Carla in looks like in San Diego. So congrats. Yeah, I like that was a rad one. I like.
That is nice. Yeah.
On the
All right.
Christmas spirit for sure.
Right?
All right. That was yeah. What could be? And that was Carla May Cordova. Is that what the one?
Yeah, that was from Carla.
Carla, very nice, Carla. Yeah, I had that one start out too, so that was a nice sentiment, Carla. And thanks a lot for that. Appreciate that very much. Let's jump back in the phones, Rick.
All right, you got it. How about this time we talk to Teresa, calling us from Huntington Beach. Good morning. Welcome to Let's Talk Hookup.
Hi, it's Therese. We're in Huntington Beach.
Oh, sorry.
I have a little song.
Is it who?
Yeah,
I have a little song for you.
Can't wait.
Crashing through the waves on a cold and choppy night, out to the 9-mile bank with lots of fish in sight, setting up our rods and tying on our jigs. Oh, what fun it is to be on the Polaris Supreme tonight. Oh, tuna fish, bluefin's on the way. Oh, what fun it is to jig a tuna fish today. Hey, tuna fish, bluefin at the bank. Oh, what fun it is to land a tuna cow today. Hey.
Yay! Yeah, nice. Very good.
You can
All right.
call and sing a tune anytime.
Yeah, we appreciate it. And of course, it's always great to hear from the lady anglers too. And Merry Christmas to you. Appreciate that very, very much. Let's go ahead and jump back in the phones, Rick.
This is a stacked year.
It's a Right? stacked
Yeah,
year.
this
It's
is going to be
good.
tough.
Gotta be a record.
Appreciate it. It's going to be tough. I'm glad we got a lot of people.
Yeah.
We have a lot of people. We don't have to rely on just us to make this decision. I guess
Right.
it's going to be a tough one. All right. How about next up, we talk to Alex. Alex comes from San Carlos this morning. What's up, Alex? Welcome to the show.
Hey, good morning, guys. Got a little poem here for you guys. It was the night before Tackle Day, and Christmas came early. My wife asked if I'll stick to my budget this year, and I said, oh, why surely. The first Saturday in November, what I need in my quiver, I could never remember. Skills on Shimano, Calsar, Seekers, and everything in between. But all I want for Christmas is to hear that reel scream. Thank you guys so much for the show. I love the show. Listen every weekend. Thank you guys for everything you guys do.
All right.
Oh,
nice job.
super cool.
Fantastic. Appreciate that very much. Yeah. Good job. Good job. Hey, let's you're running out of time here, Rick. So we better
buddy.
grab another phone call.
Okay, let's
do
do
we
that.
have him? We'll keep Hamby busy over there. Man.
We
He's
definitely
like,
do.
woo.
We got plenty in the
And he's
queue.
doing a phenomenal job.
Yeah.
Thanks, Jeff.
Thanks, Jeff. How about Baja Ben up next on Let's Talk Hookup? Good morning, Ben.
Morning, guys. How you doing?
Great.
What's a fishing buddy? A fishing buddy is someone that we don't really get to choose. That's what makes them family. We don't get to choose them. They come into our life by the grace of the fish gods, and they keep us ready to go for the next trip. They always want us to do good. They always want us to succeed. They catch that next fish, the species we never caught. They keep us at work to make the next trip. They're the ones that keep us on the right path to keep us fishing together. I never thought I would be my fishing buddy so random. I've met him at Lake Cuyamaca using Tabasco sauce on my night crawler. My cousin Alex, that was just on the phone. He's one of my best fishing partners I ever had. I've met some other ones on Facebook on the random, and they've stayed into my life for years and years and years. And I could never believe that all of this was just by accident. Merry Christmas to all of our fishing buddies out there. I would think that other people have similar stories about how we just met them on the random.
That's
well said, buddy.
Wait a
That's
minute.
awesome.
Tabasco on your night crawler? Is that a thing?
I remember a friend like Maz when I was 8 years old at Lake Cuyamaca, and he was not catching when I was catching. And I kept catching trout and got closer and closer. And I used to have this little black film canister, and it was full of Tabasco sauce in the summer months. I think it's the vinegar. But dipping a inflated night crawler in that Tabasco sauce.
Okay.
That's rad.
Yeah. Hey,
Bring it
why
on.
not,
I
man?
like
It
it.
works.
I like it.
It works.
Shots out of the bag.
That's a good tip, Baja Ben. Hey, Merry Christmas to you. Appreciate
That's
that.
cool.
And good song there. Good sentiments too, for sure. Rick?
I'm in love with the amount of freeze dried Bill Varney stuff we get. This is a fun text from Randy in Idaho. It says, hey, FYI, I have a freeze dryer. The process basically retains 95% of the nutrients, and then the end product just soaks up water like a sponge. I just think it's so cool. Like I'm so into wanting to try this. This is
What
rad.
about like
Yeah.
freeze drying a sardine?
That's
or a
something.
shrimp
I
Yeah,
don't
like
know.
something, right?
Grunion, like there's got to be something somewhere.
I can tell you on the chicken end, the chickens love freeze-dried mealworms.
Really?
Ooh, okay.
Seriously, it's a crazy.
And is that a thing? You buy freeze dried mealworms?
You literally buy like a 2.5 pound bag of them.
Of
Seriously,
mealworms.
freeze-dried mealworms.
Wow.
They go crazy.
That's
yeah.
crazy. Hey, JJ and OB has a super cool text. Good morning. We wish you a Merry Fishmas. We wish you a Merry Fishmas. We wish you a Merry Fishmas and a keeper on the line. Merry Christmas, Pete, Rick, and Cory. Everybody at Let's Talk Hookup, 97.3 The Fan, and Odyssey. Hey, thank you guys. You are the greatest show to listen to every day, even when I'm not on Saturday and Sunday. Love the app. Once again, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. Very nice. Very nice sentiment.
Super
Appreciate
cool.
that, JJ. And Merry Christmas to you. And yeah, without all the support that we have, without the great app that Adam, we got to talk about Adam.
Yeah,
for a
no
second here
doubt.
with this thing, because Adam does all the app stuff, and our app is by far our most popular platform. It beats. Sorry, fan. It beats the numbers on the fan. It beats the numbers on Facebook and YouTube. The people listen on the app, and it's easy, right? It's
clean.
It's
Pete.
clean, and it has everything. And it does have the links to Facebook, YouTube, and our Instagram on there. It has links to the website, but it has all the archive shows on there. And a lot of our listeners, just download the archives and listen on demand anytime they want. And that's really great. And I'm so thrilled that we can provide the entertainment and the knowledge. But the reality is, and Rick, the first thing I ever taught you in this business was what?
That it's all about our listeners and the callers and the show and everything else.
And the
Like,
guests.
This show, this show is not about us. The show's not for you to get a big head and talk about how great you are.
Right.
And
And there are people like that. Yeah.
there are a lot of
Yeah.
people that sit behind the microphones that want to just tell how great they are. And,
Right.
And this show has never been about that. It's always been about creating a family and fun And and it's
the guests are the stars.
Always.
The guests are the stars, and the listeners and the callers are the stars. And we're just the facilitators. Cory, Rick, myself, Wayne, we just kind of push the buttons and kind of manage the show. But you guys out there and the phenomenal guests we have are the stars, and we're very grateful for that and all that they do there.
That's super cool. And you can actually go on the app and see the upcoming people coming too.
Absolutely. What a great lineup of people we have coming up.
You're not
too.
kidding.
Holy
You're
mackerel.
crushing.
Yeah. I mean, and this is the time of the year we're able to get it. There's lots of fun stuff. Like next Saturday, Tim and Marilee Ekstrom from the Royal Star and Fisherman's Processing will be talking about Cory's favorite subject, and that is fish processing.
Well, fish handling and fish care.
And of course the Royal Star and stuff. And then Sunday is Renee Montegudo from the Shogun. That's a couple of great shows to finish out the new year. And then next year we have phenomenal lineup in January, February, already lots of good stuff.
Yeah, well, we're having lots of fun. Hey, when we come back, we're going to find out who's got themselves some of these amazing prizes. More with the 2025 Christmas Spectacular when we return on the Let's Talk Hookup app, Facebook and YouTube Live, and 97.3 The Fan. Rock Cod Rick here to tell you about Parker Boats and the guys at West Coast Marine. By now, you all know my boat partner and I bought a new 25 Parker center console from crew at West Coast Marine in Costa Mesa. We've known for a long time that a Parker was the boat for us. It's a stout workhorse of a boat built to last and get you home when the seas get rough. Parker Boats at the launch ramp, the offshore tuna grounds. You wake up in the morning on an overnight trip, and there they are. Parker Boats of all sizes, fishing in the same areas as the sporties. There's a good reason for it: fishability and seaworthiness. West Coast Marine has several new Parkers in stock and ready for delivery. And they have more on the way. Don't get caught without a reliable boat when fishing is this good. Take it from me, if you're ready for a new Parker at a fair, upfront, and honest deal, you need to see West Coast Marine. Check out the inventory and information at westcoastmarine.com.
It's sales event time, and it's happening now at your San Diego County Ford dealers. The Ford year-end sales event has limited time offers featuring Ford Bronco and Bronco Sport with standard 4x4 capability and GOAT modes. Goes over any type of terrain. I know people that'll be taking their own Bronco Sport around to tackle their holiday to-do list. Shopping for the perfect gift? How about the Ford Explorer, the all-time best-selling SUV that can fit the whole family this holiday season? Inventory is arriving daily with great selection to take your test drive. Come see the award-winning lineup yourself before the year ends. Hurry into your local San Diego County Ford dealer today.
Hey, this is Rosie with Cedros Sport Fishing. We have always been the leader with all-inclusive fishing trips to Cedros Island. We now have 2 lodges to choose from, and both sit on the cliff's edge with relaxing ocean views and gorgeous morning sunrises. With direct flights departing to the CBX in San Diego, we are committed to providing first-class service to our guests and an unforgettable fishing experience. Come check out the yellowtail and calico bass capital in the world. Nobody does it better than Cedros Sport Fishing. Call me at 619-772-7570 or check us out at cedrosportfishing.com. Book soon. Trips are going fast.
Many years ago, Baja pioneer Bob Van Wormer found the area he called the Great Fish Trap in the East Cape of southern Baja and built what is now regarded as the premier East Cape resorts of Palmas de Cortez and Playa del Sol. Today, following in their father's footsteps, Bob's sons, Bobby, Chucky, and Eddie, have taken Palmas de Cortez and Playa del Sol to new levels with the largest sport fishing fleet in Mexico, a luxurious spa, and top-of-the-line resort amenities. Van Wormer Resorts have become a destination for travelers worldwide. But for us, Palmas de Cortez and Playa del Sol are just a short 2-hour flight away. No other tropical fishing destination offers the experience and value that you'll find at Palmas de Cortez and Playa del Sol. Now you can plan your Baja fishing vacation quick and easy by visiting VanWormerResorts.com. And when you're ready to book, it's quick and easy. Or simply call 877-777-TUNA for more information. Van Wormer Resorts, the East Cape's finest.
Everyone has their go-to fishing spot. My spot is Kingfisher Charters in Sitka, Alaska. Rock Cod Rick here to say if you're looking for the ultimate Alaska experience and the best value in Alaska, it's Kingfisher Charters. Owner Seth Bone and his crew consistently deliver deluxe accommodations, the finest food, world-class fish processing, and top-of-the-line fishing experience. We've literally sent hundreds of our listeners to Kingfisher, and they all can't wait to go back. Most Alaska resorts make big promises and they don't deliver, or they'll nickel and dime you to drive up the cost. But not Kingfisher. Everything is included. Your license, fish processing, super deluxe accommodations, amazing food, airport transfers, your gear. Literally all you need to bring is your layer clothing, and Kingfisher covers the rest. They also have the finest boats and charter captains in Sitka, all for the ultimate value. Take it from me. Book your trip to Kingfisher Charters and you'll thank me. Kingfisher Charters, 800-727-6136, or check kingfishercharters.com. Welcome back to Let's Talk Hookup. Man, that was a lot of configuring.
Man.
I love that we have the giant group of judges, but it doesn't make things easy.
Yeah.
There's a lot of arguing and some very deserving winners.
Yeah. So let's run it down.
Okay, here we go. First off, $300 shopping spree at aftco.com, plus the custom assortment of MC swim baits. Congratulations, Dave in Poway.
Yeah.
Number 2, a pizza party for 20 at your own home in San Diego from Captain Dan's Pizza Company. That's going to Jason in San Diego. Number 3, a Shimano Talica 2-speed 16-reel, $670 value, Greg in San Clemente. Woo-hoo! Number 4, the Bill Varney surf fishing kit with all of the killer stuff, the Akuma rod and reel, and that full-day center console from Dana Landing. That's going to Charisse in Huntington Beach. Next up, the $250 gift certificate on the Royal Polaris Shogun or Polaris Supreme and a Shimano Speedmaster 16 from Fisherman's Landing Tackle. That's going to Brian in San Diego. Lastly, the Costa package is going to Victor in San Diego. The utility and overnight trip out of Fisherman's Landing to Brent in Dillon, Montana.
All
and
right.
we had a special edition, pair of Costas, and a trip with Uncle Al, the sports barber, is going to Gundy Gunners.
Hey, thank you all out there. Thanks, Jeff. We'll see you next week right back here on 97.3 Fan, Let's Talk Hookup app, and Facebook and YouTube Live.
KWFN and KWFN HD1 San Diego.
Hey, it's Chris Sello. You want a difference of opinion?